Okay, I think we are live, guys. We are live. All right, we're live. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, RealGamer27. We are back again with another episode of the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. Got some juicy, some hot, juicy topics to talk about today. The juiciest one is the Jon Tron situation. And I don't do too much of topics or videos like this, politics and stuff, talk about the whole racial society, all this bullshit. But it got to be talked about, and it's kind of gamer related at the same time, since he was a part of the ukulele project, but Platonics did the right thing today and removed him away from the game. So that was a good thing for them to do, because the stuff that he has said was very out of line, and this is why a lot of times I just don't support big YouTubers, because they feel they can do anything and get away with it just because they got a lot of money, a lot of followers, subscribers, whatever. But a lot of these big YouTubers, they got to realize the more you make, the more subscribers you got, the more the followers you got, the more popular you have, the more popular they are, there is a bigger consequence to the words that they say. And I guess he just didn't realize what the hell he said. He really pissed off a lot of people. And I'm not sure if he made a response video today. I don't know if he made an apology statement to it. But, basically the stuff that he said, I want to basically, we're going to, basically dig deep into the statements that he said. So, okay, we're going to talk about that first. We're going to talk about Nintendo Switch, GameStop. They literally saying that it's going to outsell the Wii because of the strong demand for the system. And, I guess with that, I think they might be onto something, because they are the largest gaming retailer in the world, and they know the demand for the system, because majority of the gamers, they go to GameStop to buy video games, so they know more than us about that situation. So we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions about the Switches, how many consoles we think is going to sell. It's a lot of good things that's going on with the Switch right now as far as the popularity about this. And I guess another thing we'll talk about. We'll talk about the Xbox again. It seems like we talk about the Xbox every week, talking about how they ain't got no damn games. But it just pisses me off for them to freaking have a smile on their face and announce another controller with a smile on their face. Wow. I guess they don't realize how fucking pissed off a lot of the Xbox fan base is because of the lack of games. Just look at the Switch and the PS4 with their heavy hitters, with the Horizon Zero Dawn, with the Legend of Zelda. Of course, Switch is getting a lot more exclusives as well, too, with their indies. They get Mario Kart 8 next month. They're getting games on top of games on top of games just about every month. Xbox, only thing with them, it's just a multi-plat machine. If you just play multi-plats, just buy PS4 or PC if you want the superior version. So basically, I want to talk about that, what we think about the Xbox brand as a whole, what we think Microsoft is going to do to the brand, because right now I'm not happy about it. And I know it's like beating a dead horse to keep talking about, but y'all people in the chat, y'all got to realize I'm a huge Xbox fan. I love Xbox, but the direction that Microsoft is going with this brand, I'm not liking it. This is coming from a Sega fan. I'm just afraid that they're going to go down. I won't say they're going to go down the Sega path, because they got a lot more money than Sega. But as far as the same mistakes in the console market, they might wind up getting out the console market because of their continuous mistakes that they are doing. They're alienating their Xbox fan base, and I'm not liking it. So we're gonna talk about that as well. But like I said, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the whole Jon Tron situation. But y'all know we're gonna always do intros first, and plus talk about what games we've been playing. So let's go and start with you, Mr. Ultra. Go and do your intro. They always win, baby. Okay, yeah, I'm in the same boat, dude. Like, both of these games is so huge, it's big open worlds. Like, I had no time for other games, man. Both of the games, it's good. I love these games. I just don't have time, so I'm in the same boat with you, man. So that's all you've been playing? Yeah. Okay. Let's go with you, Nick. Do your intro and tell us the games you've been playing. Mm-hmm. That's a good game. Hold on. I think people say they can't hear you. Hold on, just a second. Let me see. Let me see if I got. No, hold on. Let me turn this thing up. All right. Say something.
Testing.
Can everybody hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
What about y'all in the chat? Can y'all hear him?
Well, they say they can't hear Ultra either.
Oh, word. Yeah, I mean, we
okay.
Can hear him fine. I don't. Everybody else can't hear him.
Okay. Let's see now. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear them? Okay.
Better now,
okay.
So, okay, I think we're good.
Okay, they're good. Okay. I guess redo your intro. Then I'm gonna go back to Ultra because I guess they couldn't hear him.
All right. So once again, this is Nick from Game Nick Incorporated. Yeah, and I've been playing Zelda, Fast Racing RMX, Metal Slug 3, and gonna get back into Horizon very soon.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back to you, Ultra man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so I've been playing Horizon and Zelda. Those are basically the main two games I've been pretty much playing. Kind of like going back and forth with those games.
Yeah, me too.
That's about it.
Yeah, I'm basically on the I'm on the final mission, but I'm doing a whole bunch of side quests. I'm doing a lot of side quests and errands on Horizon Zero Dawn because it's a lot to do in this game. So my $60 was well worth on this game. I love it. Okay, let's go with you, Sinister. Did we get to you yet?
No.
Okay.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? Sinister here. Sorry, unfortunately, I haven't been playing anything because, like I said, I moved last week, and this week I've been working overtime, so I wasn't able to play anything. But before the move, the last thing I played was I played a little Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered because they had the little St. Patrick's DLC. I've been going back and forth between my Xbox and my PS4. Show a little love to both, but like I said, but moving and working took all my time up. But that's all I have.
Hey man, it's just life, man. Don't stuff like that happen. Sometimes I be working 7/12s, man. You ever did 7/12s before? Yeah,
I worked 10 days in a row.
I did 7/12s for 6 straight months a few years ago. I was a lot younger. I was like 21, 22. So. Yeah, I'm older and a lot fatter, so I'm not sure if I can handle those hours again. But yeah, let's go with you, Mr. King Grandpachi. Long time no see, man. What's up?
Yeah, man. What's up? Man, it's Grandpachi, and I mean, I've been playing. I mean, mostly what I've been playing World of Final Fantasy on my Vita. But I mean, other than that, I just been playing a bunch of different things. I've been playing some N64 games. I just got done playing some Mario Kart 64 and some F-Zero.
Cool.
I don't know. I just been bouncing around playing a bunch of stuff, but the main game I've been playing is World of Final Fantasy.
How's that game?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's traditional turn-based Final Fantasy. It starts off really simple. Like you don't really have to really think strategy-wise, but then right now it's picking up. You gotta actually plan out your next attack. You can't just like before. All I had to do was just pretty much hit them. Like it didn't just attack them. I didn't have to use any magic. Now it's picking up.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna try that out for one day. I've been playing a whole bunch of RPGs lately, man. These open world games. I like Final Fantasy 15. I love that game. Playing that, and of course Zelda and Horizon Zero Dawn and Witcher. These games right here is time consuming. So if you ain't got that much time, then I don't recommend playing none of these games. Unless you're a big fan of them, especially Zelda. I just love Zelda. I'm always make time for Zelda. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I guess the games I've been playing, like I said a while ago, is Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Horizon Zero Dawn. These games, both of these games, has so much content in them, and it's well worth the $60. Let's go to Zelda. Like, remember when everybody was bashing Nintendo, was basically crying and shit about the $20 DLC, and yeah, they need to shut the hell up because $20 DLC, come on, it's supposed to have a original new story, and just look at the amount of content that we receive in this game. Like I done already put over 100 hours into this game. People want to cry about a $20 DLC. Like, come on, man. I'm actually looking forward to it because this game was really good. We ain't gonna have no little spoiler podcast about it. We're gonna do it, I guess, a little later down the line when a lot of people actually did play Zelda. That's when we're gonna actually do a spoiler cast. I'm gonna wait a little bit long before we actually do it because I know some of y'all still hadn't played it. I know you hadn't played it yet, Sinister, so I'm gonna probably wait a few more weeks because people are still struggling to get the Switch. So I'm gonna wait on that topic. So basically, we're gonna, I guess, with Alex, he's gonna get here in a few minutes. Like, we're late because of him. We supposed to start a long time ago. My initial time was to start at 7:30 my time, 7:30 Central Time. But Alex, he told me that, can you wait till 8 o'clock because he's working a little over, whatever. I said, cool, I'll wait. What time is it? It's 8:30. He's still not here. So yeah, fuck you, Alex. So anyway, just playing. But yeah, he should be getting her pretty shortly. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, he about to miss the juicy topic. Yeah, let's go and start on this Jon Tron controversy. The stuff he's been saying on Twitter. Like he been saying a lot of stuff for months, and it came back to bite him. Like he needs to basically learn how to watch what the hell he says because he needs to look at how big of a YouTuber he is. Like I said a while ago, he has a large following, so he really needs to watch what he say. I know we have free speech in America, but then again, just because we have free speech does not mean that there won't be any consequences to the stuff that people say with that free speech. He's losing endorsements, he's losing sponsors, he losing. Matter of fact, he was on the. If I'm not mistaken, he was voice acting for the ukulele. Am I right? He was a voice actor. Okay, and they took that away from him because the controversy, basically towards the blacks and Mexicans, the hateful, racist stuff that he said. And matter of fact, if he was on a podcast, I guess a YouTuber named Destiny. It's a long podcast. I'm not just gonna go over that whole podcast. I basically was watching Alex Myers' channel a while ago, and he basically he broke down their conversation, and it was a really good video. I will if I don't forget, remind me whatever people that I will put Alex Myers' video in the link in the description below, so y'all can actually I guess look for that. I guess watch that video that he posted. It was a really good video. He basically just broke down and exposed the shit that he said. Like he basically contradicted himself on a lot of stuff. And before we started this cast, I wanted y'all to hear it so y'all can get up to speed of what's going on and why his Playtronic took him out the game, out the ukulele game. And I see why they did that because the stuff that he said, it doesn't make sense. So before I even put my two cents in on this, I'm gonna go last. So let's go ahead and start with you, Nick. Since let's start with you, Nick. What you think about what Jon Tron said? Out of a little 20-minute video. What do you think is hateful stuff, or do you think he don't know what the fuck is he saying? Or I don't know. What do you think?
I honestly think he's just stupid. I don't think he's racist. I think he was trying to say something, but he doesn't know how to say it. And he's like trying to put himself in a position where he really shouldn't be. I mean, suddenly, all of a sudden, we got all these fucking gaming channels suddenly jumping on the for some reason. I mean, I've known some YouTubers that I've been watching for years, and they ain't at one time or another, at no time ever, said anything about politics. And all of a sudden, we got this whole thing where they're all trying to jump in on the new culture war, and it's like. That's what's happening here, and it's like all these people going in uninformed. They're reading or watching things in a certain bubble of information that's obviously going to leave stuff out, And now everybody's on this whole the media is lying to you thing. And I'm like, no fucking shit. How many of us have been telling you that for years? Fucking crazy, and all of a sudden some other old crazy guy comes out and tells you and you all fucking believe him. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, yeah, I think he's just kind of
stupid,
talking out of his ass, and there's just so much misinterpretation here and people are saying they can't hear me again. What the fuck?
Really? I turned the volume up. I turned the volume all the way up, so we shouldn't have no problem. We shouldn't.
Something on my end. I mean, shit, I can't control volume on my end, so.
Yeah. The volume is all the way up on y'all end.
So anyway, yeah, I don't know, he's just talking about subjects he really knows nothing about because he never ever got political before. And then all of a sudden he wants to jump in because I guess it's like the thing to do on the internet right now. And fuck, I can't raise the volume on my thing. Shut up. Hold on, let me see something.
They said they can hear you. A few.
I don't know. One guy can't hear me. I don't know. So I don't know what to tell that guy.
Well, yeah, it's just one guy. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
If everybody else can hear me, then who's saying they can't hear me? I'm sorry for that person. Rule breaker. I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, everybody else seems to hear me just fine. So anyway, yeah. So it's just a lot of people are just they're getting out of the subject of what they usually talk about, and they're going into something they know nothing about, and they're coming out sounding like racist morons. And I honestly don't think he's racist, but I think he's talking about shit he doesn't know anything about. He's
just ignorant.
Yeah, he's just ignorant on the subject matter, and it's making him look racist. And people are using that to make him look racist because that's the whole thing going on now. It's like, if you don't agree with me, you're a racist Nazi or something like that. Doesn't matter what side you're on that subject. It's like the whole thing is you either agree with me or you're a fucking stupid racist. Like, it doesn't matter what they say. It's just that's been going on for quite some time now. But yeah he's just, I don't know, man. He opened his mouth at the wrong time, and it's just not working out too well for him.
Yeah, I guess some of y'all that's in the chat. Oh, okay, there's an echo. There's an echo. Can y'all hear an echo from me? Okay. I guess we're good now. Yeah, I guess to get y'all up to speed, some of y'all guys that's kind of in the dark on the situation. He said a lot of stuff that really pisses off a lot of blacks and Mexicans. He's for immigration. He basically kind of contradicts himself, saying that Mexicans come from Mexico to basically be on welfare and get handouts, all that. And at the same time, he's basically saying that they're taking all the jobs away. So that doesn't make sense. Which is it? Either they trying to use the government, trying to just get handouts on welfare, or they come here to basically get, or are they basically come here to work? I don't understand. So he contradicts himself on that. And I guess the deal that kind of pissed off a lot of black folks or whatever, he basically saying that no matter where you at in America or Africa, you are a criminal. Yeah, that was really, really dumb. I know I think he's like 26 years old, so he is a little younger. So he's probably still ignorant on why some of the black folks, some of the young black folks commit crime. Like, it's pretty easy on why a lot of them do. I'm not gonna get deep into that situation, that conversation. Like, if y'all want to know why it is what it is with a lot of young black males that commit, violent crimes or robbery, whatever, like, it's pretty simplistic. Just look up the history and just look up the neighborhoods they live in. Like, they kind of in a and they don't have nothing to lose kind of situation, and plus they was kind of oppressed and segregated from the good neighborhoods. Like, I could go on and on all day about why a lot of them do what they do. But another thing that really, really didn't make sense from Jon Tron, he basically said that wealthy black folks commit more crimes than poor white people. Okay. Oh my God. I can understand that if you're poor, you commit a lot of crimes because you have nothing to lose. You're poor. You're trying to make ends meet. You got to get money. But you're rich. Like, okay, why do you want to commit a lot of crimes? Matter of fact, there are celebrities that does crimes, not nobody perfect. I could bring up Robert Downey Jr. He was in jail for drugs. Like, I could bring up a Tim Allen. Same thing, drugs. Like, there's a lot of rich folks, that's not black that went to jail for crimes. Like, it doesn't make sense on how you can say that this rich, like this side of black people, the rich commits more crimes than the poor white folks. It don't even matter what race it is, but it's always the poor always do the most crime. It's always like that. the most damage because they don't have anything to lose. So I don't know why he had to bring race up in that. That's why he's basically getting a lot of backlash. So like I said, I'm just getting some of y'all up to speed on what he said. That's not the only thing to say. So let's just get somebody else into this. I'm not sure. What about you, Ultra? Since you heard, what you think about this?
I think JonTron's an idiot, and he's taking L's right now. So I think he was on Twitter. I'm not sure if this was real or not, but he was on Twitter, and he was talking about Platonic and how they're a trash company or something like that. I'm not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's damage controlling.
Yeah. So he. Yeah,
he's
taking L's right now.
He's just mad because they took him off the game. All right, so how you got on that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. About time, Alex. God dang. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. All right, well, let's go with you, Grandpachi. What you think, man?
I mean, you know, I always like to get the full sense of everything, but I mean, for what it sounds like, I mean, it could be two things. One, like everybody just said, he could just be talking about stuff he doesn't know about very well, so he just talking, you know, he could be talking more from his feelings or whatever. But I think someone said earlier that he's been a YouTube celebrity since his early 20s, so if he's been in some type of popularity or fame for a long time, it could be that he feels a little trapped. Like, not everybody wants to do the same thing forever. He could have used this as an opportunity to, maybe he was trying to branch out to some other topic, or he could have been just trying to destroy his brand. A lot of people don't realize, a lot of people that you could, I mean, some people wouldn't call it that, but what he does, people would consider is an art form. He may be tired of it, so he's trying to ruin it in a way. That's what it seemed like. I don't know, because I'm not big on the political stuff. I don't make big accusations saying that all people do this and that. I don't do that. So why would he do it? I don't know. The only thing I can think of, he just talking out his ass, or he trying to purposely sabotage his own, you know, legacy so he can move to something else, so people forget that he does the gaming. I don't know. But it just sounds pretty dumb to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I don't know if he's a racist, you know, but the stuff he said is very racist, to be honest. But yeah, I agree with y'all. He's talking out his ass. I think he's just ignorant. He just don't know the full story. He don't know how certain people do, you know, how they get in this type of environment. Like every time we bring up young black males, everybody always want to talk about Chicago. Look at Chicago. Like, there's a reason why they do what they do in Chicago, because they are you know, continuously and constantly oppressed over there. You know, I've been, you know, I do more than just YouTube. You know, I am kind of in the political field. I won't say field, like I look at a lot of videos. I look at a lot of documentaries on not just Chicago. It's just the hood life, on why they do what they do. You know, it's been plenty of times that crates of big guns like AK-47s, like all kinds of guns, all of a sudden appear. They magically appear in these lower class communities, black communities, and they don't know where it came from. So that basically tells you
we don't have no planes or ships.
So that yeah, like there's a reason why they are bringing all these guns into the communities. Like, a lot of these black folks, no, they basically just found them. Like, it comes from somewhere. Somebody gave them these guns. It's pretty obvious. They want them to kill each other off. Why do you think they basically segregated those type of neighborhoods from the more upper middle class to upper class neighborhoods? Because that's just what they want. They want to oppress them. That's why a lot of them do what they do. You know, it's not
the liquor stores too.
Yeah, that's not because they're black. You know, it's not a race thing, man. It's the position that they were put into. Let's stop looking at the race. He did this because he's black. Like, I'm sick and tired of doing this. We're talking about this or hearing about this. Like it's just so much hypocrisy going on around here. Got this whole entire propaganda that a lot of African Americans, you know, basically they're just criminals because they're black. Like we wasn't like this. We could go back around 50s and 60s, you know, before the crack and cocaine was introduced to the black communities. Like, I don't want to go deep into that. Like, we can go back. If you want to know about black folks, do your history before you automatically label them as a criminal. You know, so the stuff that he said, like he is young, and he just don't know what the hell he's talking about. So yeah, just young and dumb. Like I don't know if he is a racist. I know some of y'all in the chat say he is a racist, but the stuff he the stuff he says is racist. But I don't know. Like I don't know his background. I don't know his history with Mexicans and blacks and Asians, whatever. But the stuff that's been spewing out of his mouth and on Twitter, like he's labeling himself as a racist, and he's basically trying to alienate his brand. If he's doing it on purpose, then he's doing a damn good job of it. Okay, did we get you sinister about this?
No.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Nah, man, he's just a fat fucking dumb son of a bitch. That's what he is. I mean, yeah, the times I see him, you know, he hangs out with the Center Master guys, like, you know, behind the Angry Game Nerd and, you know, Madman type. But I mean, after, you know, hearing you playing that thing in the background, he's just a young dumbass. He's just, you know, he just let that fame go to his head. You think he can say, you know, anything in the world and get away with it and don't expect, you know, not getting any consequences out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The shit he's saying some of that shit was just not true. I mean, he's just like, just like you said, he's just young and dumb. He doesn't know his history and things like that. And, you know, blaming things, you know, blacks, anybody non-white is not criminal. You think, oh, everything's white is just heavenly and all that other bullshit. And it's like, I'm like, come on, get the fuck out of here. I mean, has he even been in a black community or a Mexican community or any other, you know, community that's, you know, it's non-white? No.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like the shit he's saying is it's just racist. The shit he was saying, you know, he deserved had all that shit taken away from him, you know, because just like you say, you do the crime, you do the time. So basically, his popularity just took a major hit because of that bullshit he's saying, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And just looking at him, he doesn't even look like he's all the way white. He looks like he has a little Arabian in him. Just looking at him. And
he is half Iranian.
Yeah, like his last name is Jafari. Like what white person?
He's half Iranian and half Hungarian.
What white person name you know last name is Jafari? Last name? Come on, man. Come on. So come on. So I don't know, man. It's just the stuff that he was talking about. You would think he's probably, you know, maybe white. I don't want to just.
You think he'd be like old money white?
Yeah, old money white. Like he's 26 years old.
Like
like
shit he's saying.
Like what?
Like, I was surprised. Stuff he was saying.
Okay, so since you're here, Alex, I guess let us know. I guess do your intro and tell us how you feel about this.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here. I'm late. Deal with it.
Fuck you.
So yeah, Jon Tron. Shocking, really, all the kind of racist shit he's been saying. Now, is he a racist? We don't know. Like some of the stuff he said could have been taken out of context. It's hard to tell, but like. The stuff he was saying at that time was super racist. Like, wasn't he saying like all black people are criminals or some nonsense like that, and Mexicans are coming in and just coming over to take welfare or some other crazy shit like that?
He said they taking handouts, but at the same time they taking all the jobs. Like
so they are simultaneously taking everyone's jobs while taking welfare. These are some crafty Mexicans.
That doesn't even make sense, man.
Somehow they tricked the American government into giving them welfare while at the same time
all the jobs.
Yeah, amazing.
That is such a young thing to say.
Yeah, he's been in the public eye for a long time. He's one of the bigger YouTubers. At the same time, like it's like when people interview basketball players and ask them worldviews, like who the fuck wants to hear worldviews from a basketball player? You are paid to play basketball.
Yeah.
People always want to hear worldviews from athletes, and they always have the dumbest things to say. And it's the same thing with him. He's an entertainer. I don't know why he felt compelled to join in on this nonsense. Like it's clearly out of his realm of knowledge.
Yeah.
He's just saying nonsense. And he comes off as a racist. To me, it's crazy that he says things like they're coming over here and stealing jobs. He's half Iranian, Hungarian. He's not like clearly either himself or his parents migrated to America.
Yeah.
So like that's to me that's a bizarre thing to say. And maybe like he was just spouting off and like he didn't think anyone would think of it, but like he's a public figure and now he lost his deal with ukulele, which is good on ukulele. That was the right move. Like he's bad for business now because he's labeled as a racist, and that's just kind of what it is. But people like him who say shit like this, they need to be held to a standard. They need to be held responsible. You can't let them get away with shit like this.
Yep. Yeah,
That's what I think. Like he got caught saying some racist shit, and he's paying for it now, and I'm glad he's paying for it. It'd be pretty bad if he just got away with it with nothing.
No, if PewDiePie couldn't get away with it, his ass couldn't get away with it. They all got millions of subscribers. They got a large following, so yeah, they're gonna be held accountable even more because of all the money that they got. The more money that you have, the more responsibility that you have. You know, that's just basically what it is. You know, he's young and dumb. He just doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah,
he's not even that young. Like 26 is not like if he was 17 saying shit like this, I'll be like, okay.
Okay, yeah.
He's 26. Like, come on, have some fucking common sense.
Yeah, he should know better. But if he was like in his 30s, then I'll be like, yeah, you fucking racist. You fucking racist, bitch. But
like, it's hard to tell if he's actually racist. I don't know. Truly racist.
I don't know.
I think he just said some ignorant ass shit and it got crazy amounts of attention. Then he got backed into a corner and just started saying more crazy shit.
Yeah, because he didn't have nothing to back up the shit he was saying.
Yeah,
not knowing the facts about the shit he was saying. You know,
it's like you should not have even opened your mouth about this stuff, guy.
Exactly. Just get a super glue gun.
Like he doesn't know what it's like to be black or be a Hispanic in America. Like, you know, the type of work that I do, I be around a whole bunch of Hispanics. You know, Hispanics, they, you know, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of them are hard workers. So for him to say something like that, I kind of find it offensive, to be honest, because I grew up with a lot of Hispanics. My best friend is Mexican. We've been friends since we was like 8 years old. Like I find it
such a crazy ignorant thing to say,
like,
that an entire race of people are lazy.
He basically said they're lazy, but at the same time they're taking all the jobs. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
What?
Just think about that for a second. Like, he says all Mexicans are lazy, and they're somehow managing to take everyone's jobs. So how lazy are Americans then?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exposed.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy.
Especially when they about Africa, it's like
when he brought up the Africans, I was like, oh my god! I was like, this dude right here,
what did he say about Africa?
He box that he opened.
He just basically said that there's more criminals in Africa as well, as saying the same rate as the criminals in America, black folks to be more specific. I was like, dude, like really, just stop, just stop.
Has he been to Africa?
Just stop.
He's Jon Tron. He's been everywhere, clearly, apparently.
But like, I could talk about Africa. Africa is a third world country. Like, well, I would say, you know, Africa is not a country. It's a continent. But it's a lot of countries inside of Africa that is third world, and a lot of poor people. It's a lot of poor people. So what poor people do? They have nothing to lose. They commit crimes. They commit crimes. They have to.
Rob, steal, and kill.
Rob, steal, kill. Yeah, same.
When they have to.
Yeah, like we can say the same thing with the inner cities inside the United States of America. A lot of them are freaking segregated from the nicer communities because of the cops. They got more police and more in the minority communities because they know that they are prone to criminality. You know, because they're poor. Probably 9 times out of 10. Their dads are in jail or killed, or the young black males has a criminal record, you know, because of the situation that they was brought up in. You know, the welfare and it's just a never ending circle, never ending cycle of the shit that's been going on inside of these African American communities since the war on drugs back in the late 70s and early 80s. Like I said, if you want to know more information about the war on drugs, like, do your research. So you can, if you want to know why black folks, I won't say black folks, a lot of poor black folks inside these communities that commit a lot of crimes, you know, if you want to know why they're doing that, today's time, like, do your research, you know, because I know how black families used to act before the war on drugs. They used to be more unified. They used to be more family oriented. They never fight amongst one another. Like, a lot of that stuff changed when they introduced crack and cocaine into the communities. Like I said, I don't want to get deep into that. Do your own research. You know, it is what it is, man. Anybody else that's got something to talk about? I could go on with this all day, man, but I don't want to turn this whole entire podcast into politics because we got a lot of gaming stuff to talk about.
This ain't CNN, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about fake news? Fake news? oh, CNN got exposed. CNN, they got exposed the other day. Remember the whole Mike Brown situation?
Yep.
Oh, did you see the mess that they left out? Mike Brown did not rob that store. I guess y'all didn't pay attention. He did not rob that store.
Fox News is pretty much more right wing, more conservative, but still, I mean,
they say he robbed the store with cigarillos, but he basically made an exchange the night before. He gave the clerk some weed in exchange for cigarillos, and when he was about to leave the store, he went back and told the clerk to hold the cigarillos for him. So 10 hours later, he went back to get it, and basically they made it seem like he robbed the store, even though he technically paid for it illegally. But the people that was in the store the night before knew about it, but they did not release that tape until about 2 years later, and they knew about the whole situation. They trying to demonize him. I'm not saying the whole weed thing makes him a good guy, but then again, I don't know. I smoked weed before. Does that make me a criminal? A lot of college kids smoke weed. Like, does that make them a criminal? Like, just because somebody got some weed in their system does not mean that they're a criminal. Same thing they said
until you get caught.
Just like what Trayvon Martin. Oh, he got some weed in his system. He's a criminal. It's always like that. That's why I don't pay attention to these mainstream media, because it's just a bunch of nonsense and fake news and a propaganda to make a lot of minorities look like they're just freaking criminals. That's why I don't pay attention to that. I watch a lot of independent news media because they actually give us real news. That's just how I roll.
Yeah, like, with the media, you can't even trust some of the media nowadays because you can't respect because of the lies. You just mentioned CNN, like,
fake news,
exposed for the lies.
Oh, they got exposed. But yeah, man. I don't want to keep going digging into this, man. I know. Like I said, this is gonna be a really hot topic, but we got to get into some games, people. Okay, so does everybody else has anything else to say before we go into the next topic?
No, we're good.
Okay. The Xbox just announced a new controller. I bet you like that, Alex. I bet you like that.
Glorious!
Oh yeah.
Growing collection of controllers.
Oh my god, man! That controller, it looks nice, man. Like it has Bluetooth. Like it's better looking, and it has a little bit more features on it. But like, it's just another controller. Like, I don't know how many controllers at Microsoft
put as much effort into their games as they do controllers. That's all.
Oh yeah. But I guess we don't want games according to Microsoft. But then again, we got to blame a lot of these Xbox in this community that continues to keep asking for this, asking for a lot of these controllers, asking for backwards compatibility. They so freaking
Stop tweeting for controllers, Zaire. Cut it out.
Because he don't play games. Oh, exposed.
Oh, okay. Making Netflix that much more comfortable.
Oh my god, man! You starting it, Alex? You starting? But yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I think, did you send me a link, Alex? You sent me a link to something about the Xbox earlier.
Yeah, Polygon had an article talking about the reason Xbox is becoming irrelevant is because exclusives do matter and Xbox just doesn't have them.
Yeah, exclusives always matter, man. Like I say, man, multiplex does help sell consoles. It does because the Xbox One is still selling decently. It might not sell as much as the PS4, but it's still selling decently. But the reason why the PS4 is selling so much more because they not only got multiplex, they got exclusives at the same time, and their machine just it works better than the Xbox One. The higher resolution, it runs faster. GPU is better. Like, everything about the PS4 is just better as far as the specs goes, and the games, the exclusives. Like, that's why they killing it. Like, for some reason, the PS4 has been killing this whole entire generation, even though they did not have exclusives.
Slowed down at all.
Yeah,
as far as I can tell, they've consistently been selling since it launched.
They still consistently sell. Like, at first, I did not know why they were selling so much because the first couple of years it was sparse as far as the exclusives, but at the same time, they was cheaper than the Xbox One. The multiplex ran better. Like, that's one of the reasons.
We all know what happened within the first year. Like, Xbox fucked themselves out of the gate with that E3.
Oh yeah.
So Sony got automatically, all the gamers went to Sony because Sony was seen as the hero of gaming because you could play all your used games and shit. So people just gravitated there, and then like Xbox never had a chance to come back because word of mouth was that Sony was the best place to play, and they were cheaper, and their multiplex ran better. And now the problem for Microsoft now is Sony has all their exclusives coming out one after another.
Yep.
And Microsoft has nothing to answer. with other than backwards compatible games and a bunch of fucking controllers.
And Sony they got like a couple more exclusives coming out.
They have Voodoo Vince, sir. Thank you.
Voodoo Vince is a game changer. Fun fact, Voodoo Vince was the first game Phil Spencer made, or was part of. That's why he's so hell-bent on bringing it back. That's why Voodoo Vince is being pushed. But Voodoo Vince does not compare to Breath of the Wild, and it does not compare to Horizon.
Yeah. that was pretty funny, man. Like, damn. I can't believe he had the balls to even bring it up after Zelda and Horizon came out. Like, who gives a fuck about Voodoo fucking Vince? Who gives a fuck?
Vince, Phil.
Oh, Phil, man. He's I don't know what to say about Phil Spencer. It's like I got that love and hate relationship towards Phil Spencer, man. Like, sometimes he say the nicest things, and sometimes he just say the most off the walls kind of shit, man. It just doesn't make sense sometimes, you know. But more controllers than exclusives. Sony's still pumping exclusive after the exclusive. They had like 8 exclusives within 3 months, and now they got 2 more coming out. They got Major League The Show coming out. They got that Persona 5 coming out, getting really great scores. Like, they still getting more exclusives. And people are still damage controllers about that. I met that video I did yesterday on my channel. They got some. Oh, I pissed off some people, man. They was writing books in my damn comment section. They writing novels, man. They was mad. Oh my god. I was like, dude, man, Jesus Christ, man. Just look at the big picture. Just look at Look at the quantity of exclusives Microsoft brought out on the Xbox One the past 2 years, and look at the many exclusives Sony brought out within the past 3 months. And yeah, if you calculate them and compare them, it's pretty clear. Sony got more exclusives than Microsoft in 3 months than Microsoft had in 2 years. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm pissed off. My Xbox is sitting in there and it's collecting dust. It's a backwards compatibility machine because I have no new games to play. So let's start with Nick on this. What you think about these controllers continuously keep getting it announced and no new games? What you think, man? You there, Nick?
He's on mute.
Oh, he's on mute?
I don't like the controllers. Use my standard controller. There he is. Start making fun of your friends. What is that?
Damn it, Alex. I didn't know I was on mute. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to answer. Yeah, it's I don't know.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Pointless. I don't know. Everybody made fun of getting the Wii U for all the accessories and shit, but you know, then you got the same thing going on the Xbox One with, ooh, look, new controllers. And I was like, every time a game comes out, mostly third party, there's a controller for it. There's a Call of Duty controller. There's a Mass Effect controller. There's a Halo controller. Okay, Halo's first party, but either way. It doesn't matter what game comes out for it, whether it's first party or third party. There's a controller that goes along with it. And it's like, why? Okay, so I bought one other controller one time. It was a Gears of War 4 controller. I thought it was cool. That was it. I don't need any more after that. I got two controllers. So I don't need any more controllers. So stop making controllers.
What's the newest one? What game is it for?
It's not for a game.
No, I don't think it's for a game.
You know what?
I thought there was like a Mass Effect one.
There is,
No,
but
there
there's
is,
this other one that's not really. It's not really for any game. It's just kind of like special military grade looking.
Yeah, and it's like $10 more. It's like $70.
Yeah,
It
it's
does
not really tied
look
to
like some Deus Ex type crap, but it ain't related to it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at this controller. Doesn't look cool. Don't you want to buy it for like $90 or something? And the controllers cost more than the games. It's like that's like the other part of it. It's like, why?
Oh, is it this Recon Tech Special
Yeah,
Edition?
that's what it is. Yeah.
That's the one. I think that's what I was showing you guys the other day.
It looks cool, but like, I'd rather have a game.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Ask for my gaming console.
I guess we buy games to buy controllers and not play games. I don't. I just don't get it.
At least there's some kind of like controller game bundle pack you can buy. Shit, I don't know.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's not really helping them look good in the gaming side of things. So yeah, they need to like maybe stop that.
Maybe they need to move some guys from hardware down to software, because the hardware guys are killing it. They're popping out exclusive controllers month after month. But
they don't know how to fucking make games. They don't know how to make controllers.
We gotta do something.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just something they need to stop. I mean, I'm not as upset over this lack of exclusive other people are, but I can see why people are not really offering anything like gaming wise, and like I think after Scalebound, everybody got, and rightfully so, we all got pissed off because it's like, hey, we wanted that game, and then they're like, but backwards compatibility and controllers. I'm like, oh god, get out of here with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. They're like just dangling these backwards compatible games to like make people forget that they don't have new games.
Controllers, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
basically trying to distract from the fact that like it's not really, they don't really have anything to offer except game.
The problem is that the fan base doesn't seem to notice, and they're in fact excited to play old games, the same games they could just kept their Xbox
with new
360
controllers.
Yeah.
Old games with new controllers. That's the Xbox One.
Everyone's like, oh, you can play Street Fighter 4. You can play Street Fighter 4 backwards compatibility now. Yeah, but you can get the Ultra HD version for Xbox One now,
Exactly.
can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Actually,
you
that-
can
did
get
that
the
ever
new
come
one on
out?
PlayStation.
Did that ever come out? I know they did Ultra
Xbox
4.
One? I don't think it did.
You talking about the PS4? You talking about Street Fighter 4? It's on the PS Now.
No,
But they
Ultra
were-
Street
no,
Fighter
they-
4,
they
they
came Ultra,
re-released
that
it
was
for
like,
next gen. It was only for PS4, I believe. I don't think it came to Xbox One.
What are you talking about?
Supposed to, but they never got around to
they
it.
got-
Oh, there you go. That's even worse.
Are you talking about Ultra Street Fighter 4?
Yeah, I
The
think Ultra
remaster.
Street Fighter 4 is only for PS4. Yeah, it's not for Xbox One.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, it is now if you get the backwards compatibility, apparently.
I
Like, They
guess.
couldn't even get the 8. They couldn't even get the remaster version. They got the backwards compatibility. Jesus
Man, that
Christ.
is sad.
Yeah. Okay, let's get somebody else on this. What do you think about this Ultra?
It'd be nice to, get some games because I do want to get an Xbox One eventually, but I don't know.
If you hadn't had an Xbox generation, there are some good games you could play, like Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break. There's some good games on there. Yeah, but I understand you want to wait and see because right now there's no heavy hitters on there. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the only game I'll probably get is probably like, what you said before, Sunset Overdrive and like Halo.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what else.
Uh,
But they're out here announcing controllers, so I don't know.
Gears of War is a badass game. If you love games like that, it's really fun. So I highly recommend Gears of War 4 more than Halo.
Gears 4 is awesome.
It's awesome. So if you hadn't had Xbox, there is some exclusives, some really good exclusives. The Gears of War 4. If you hadn't played the Gears of War series yet, like it's a good entry because if you buy the remastered Gears of War, the whole collection come with it at the same time. So you got some games.
Don't do that anymore though.
Oh, they're not doing it no more.
That was like a promotion thing.
Oh, okay. But there's some good games on there. But like me and Alex, like we had we had this Xbox this whole entire generation. Well, he just got rid of his Xbox again. How many times you gonna sell your damn Xbox and PlayStation now? God damn it.
I only have the Xbox One.
No, that's not true. I traded up the Xbox to Xbox One S. Then I watched a couple of 4K Blu-rays. Then I got rid of the Xbox One S.
So how many times you got rid of your PS4?
Once?
No, you got rid of it twice. No. Oh, no. Okay. So you bought the PS4 twice. God dang, man. How many times you gotta keep buying these damn consoles?
Twice. I've gotten rid of it.
And how many times has you got rid of Wii U and keep buying it?
Twice. And each time was better than the last.
But make up your damn mind, Alex. Jesus
I hate that
Christ.
Wii U, man. I fucking hate that thing.
Make up your mind, man. Yeah, but
I
man.
think I got it down now. PS4, Switch, and PC. You don't really need anything else.
Yeah. Well, technically, you don't really need nothing else but a Nintendo on the PC because you get to play PS4 games on PC now. Of course,
Those PS4 games are like on PS Now are 3 years behind.
oh yeah, so yeah.
Did you see that list?
Yeah,
The best game on there is like Resogun.
Well, of course, I guess I know Killzone Shadowfall was on
the
there.
other one was like Knack. They didn't even put Uncharted 4.
You're not gonna get that. That's still their heavy hitter. They're gonna wait years till they do that.
The game is dead now.
They don't care. They don't
If
care.
they want to sell that service, they have to put a good game. You can't. Nobody's gonna pay for PS Now to play fucking Knack.
Some people will.
Show
Burhugger
me this man,
will.
and I will shame him.
Your friend Burhugger will.
You say bear hugger?
Yeah, I know he loves playing them shitty ass games.
That's true.
He's still damage controller for No Man's Sky. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'll forget about that because now that Mass Effect's out, he's going to damage the holy shit out of that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's go.
Because it's a game people don't like. He has to go defend it, I guess.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Love you, Bear Hogan, we really do.
but not really. But anyway, Archie, you finished what you got? So we move on to somebody else.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with you, Alex.
What?
Oh no. You already did your, did you? The controllers.
The Xbox thing?
Yeah.
Or the controllers?
Yeah. Did y'all do your topic?
Kind of. Yeah, they need to bring games, not controllers.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're becoming irrelevant.
Okay. Let's go with you, Gapachi.
When it comes to the Xbox One.
Yeah, like they continuously announcing new controllers and new games.
Oh, I'm cool. I mean, I got the Xbox One. I don't really have a big deal. I turned it on the other day and I saw how many games that I downloaded the backwards compatibility and the games for gold. And next month we getting what's the game? Rise, Son of Rome. I haven't played that yet. It's games on Xbox One that I haven't bought yet. So now, yeah, some of them are giving away with gold, which is cool because now I can like try them, not technically for free because I paid for gold, but I can try them. If I like Rise, I go buy the game, buy the disc. So I think what Xbox is doing, we're gonna get games for the Xbox One. What they're doing, like I heard the other day, they were saying like we don't hear no information on some of the games, like Crackdown 3, which I'm looking forward to.
But how long we been knowing about these games?
I like that because like I just bought Mass Effect and I ain't paid no attention to Mass Effect until recently. I can't help that everybody's posting them facial animations, but I have no idea what this new Mass Effect is about. I just knew they were making one. See, I like to buy games like that. I like to leave myself in the dark. And Microsoft is I don't believe they're doing this on purpose, but they're leaving me in the dark. I don't know what State of Decay is gonna be like. All I know is I like the last one. They're making a second one, and when it come out, more likely when they announce it, it's gonna come out that year. Like whenever they say, all right, we're done, it's coming out. I don't think it's gonna get delayed, and then it'll be kind of like special, I guess you could say. So I'm cool. I don't really like Sony's throwing a bunch of games at me, and I'm not gonna lie, but let's be honest. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Yakuza, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna try it, but I mean, a lot of the games they throwing, I will agree, they're not something I would naturally just run out and purchase. Personally for me, Microsoft, most of their games that I bought, like especially last year, Dead Rising is something I would run out and buy, which I did. Forza, I did. Gears, I did. They hit me with 3 big titles that I would go buy without thinking twice. Sony, like Gravity Rush 2, I had the first one. It's cool. It's not something I would just run out and purchase. Something I would wait to be cheap. So I'm cool with what Xbox is doing. Can they pick up on exclusives? Of course. Anybody can pick up on exclusives. Sony and Nintendo are killing it, but you could keep bombarding me with games all day long. That's great for me because I have a big backlog and I have a bunch of stuff to play. But I don't think it's a bad thing what Xbox is doing. I don't think it's like if you used to the original Xbox really didn't get that many true exclusives. Most of that game was on PC too, so I don't really see the big deal. But
how long did it take for the game to go on PC?
On the original Xbox, sometimes it was day and day. Especially the original Halo was day and day. Like I remember.
I don't remember that.
I played Halo 1.
I don't remember that.
I played Halo 1 on PC. Well, Halo 1 was I think it was day and day.
No, I
played Halo 1 on PC before I even knew it was on Xbox.
No, Microsoft did not. I don't think they put that on PC day one.
I'm trying to tell you, go back and look at a lot of the Xbox original games.
Yeah.
Some of them games even came from PC to the Xbox. But because people back then didn't play on PC like that, they didn't even was aware. Like I remember when I first played Halo 1 on the original Xbox, I asked my cousins because they had the Xbox that let's go online. They thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, no, I play online on the computer all the time. They didn't know what I was talking about. A lot of the Xbox has been doing this sharing between PC and console since the original Xbox.
Right.
So I look at it like this. I got a gaming rig. If I want the game on my gaming rig, I get it there. If I want my Xbox, I get it there. Is it exclusive? No, it's not true exclusive. But to be honest with you, seeing as I bought most of my games on the console, because a lot of times the big budget games on PC don't run very well. I don't feel like dealing with that. I just buy my Xbox One anyway. So I look at something like a Forza, a Halo, whatever new game, which is going to be on both. I'm probably going to buy that on Xbox One first anyway.
Either way go. No, I was about to say, like, if some of these games from the original Xbox that went on PC, Well, that's kind of new. Well, I know it did, but as far as day one, I'm not sure about day one, man. Because I don't know.
Far Cry was on the PC before it was on Xbox.
Well, I'm not.
Ninja Gaiden didn't come to PC. That didn't come. What else was a game that people said was exclusive back then for Xbox? The Knights of the Old Republic.
Yep.
The Star Wars games that
Jade
was heavily
Empire.
Jade Empire. A lot of them games was on the computer. It's just nobody played on computer like that.
Yeah, like PC game when that as popular as it was back then as it is right now. But either way go, if it was on PC, nobody didn't care because a lot of people was mostly console gamers. You couldn't play it on the PS2. You couldn't play it on the GameCube. You couldn't play it on Dreamcast. You get to play these games.
But I'm gonna tell you something real. To be honest, man, a lot of these dudes that say, "Man, I just buy it on PC," they don't got no PC right now, and they ain't planning to buy no PC. They ain't planning to build no PC. They just saying that because I think nowadays, I really feel. See, I didn't grow up in the Genesis versus Super Nintendo thing.
I did.
I think a lot of the older people really enjoy that back and forth. When I was growing up, you had your favorites, but the corporations going at it, we didn't really see that too much. So I think people just like saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy this on PC to spite the other thing," because they like the console war argument. I don't really that don't do nothing for me. Like I already tell people, I got a computer that's way better than my Xbox One, but the problem is that if the game works better on PC and stuff like that, cool, I get it there first. But 9 times out of 10, the PC version are like dog shit.
I don't even care if these games go on PC. I just want a fucking Xbox game that I can't play on PS4. I can't play on the Switch. If it's on PC, I don't care. I just want an Xbox game. That's all I want.
Was it the Halo Wars 2?
I'm not into RTSs. That's not my cup of tea.
It's not Voodoo Vince.
now you trolling. Now you trolling.
No, I'm dead. I said everybody said Grim, you troll. Look, I remember. See, I didn't get the chance to spend that much time with the original Xbox because back then we would, if my cousins had the Xbox, I had PS2. There was no reason for me to get the Xbox. They had that, so I didn't get to play a lot of games. And I remember seeing Voodoo Vince when I was younger. I wanted to see if that game was good or not. So I'm gonna get Voodoo Vince.
When you're like really, really young,
I don't know about y'all.
I was like,
no, I mean, what was it?
I was like 6.
Well, you gotta remember, I'm 21 right now. I'm 21.
Oh, wow, at 21? I was like 16 when I got my original Xbox. Dude, I'm 30 now, so you was like really, really young, dude.
Yeah, I was in my 20s when that came out.
Yeah, I was in high school when the original Xbox One came out.
But I tell you what, I'm gonna get that Voodoo Vince. If I say it's good, y'all should try it out, man.
Man, it's kind of hard to take your word because you be trolling with that Metro Prime Federation shit.
No, I don't have to worry about Voodoo Vince.
Yeah.
Try that Voodoo Vince. It might be. Look, you might be shocked. You might be like, man, this Voodoo Vince is very good.
You
never know.
This comes from the same person continuously keeps saying, "Oh man, y'all need to try Federation 4. That's a good game." I'm not taking your word on this. I'm not taking your word.
I'm a very what you would call neutral Metroid supporter. I don't have no like, oh, if Metroid ain't like this, I won't play it. Like when I played the Federation Force, I thought it was tight, so I'm like, I don't see the big deal. It's cool to me.
Okay. So I guess is that all you got on this topic?
Yeah, that's all I got next.
All right. What about you, Sims? Did I get to you?
Nope.
All right, go ahead, man.
I mean, I'm not tripping off of this. I mean, it's not a big deal to me. I mean, I'm just with Grandpachi. I mean, I'm just enjoying the games that's coming out, like the games with gold and things like that. I mean, yeah, a new controller, that's fine, but for me, I'm gonna get it. No. I mean, I got my Elite controller, and plus I got that white controller that came with my 1S. Basically, I'm good. I mean, basically, I'm just patient, because I know there's some who are probably impatient. It's like, I mean, when they're gonna come out? It's like, dude, I mean, patience is a virtue, but I guess some people don't get that memo, But to me, I mean, I'm not really, Microsoft may surprise you with some games coming out.
I hope so.
No, but.
All I know is this is the 4th E3 in a row we're gonna see fucking Cuphead.
I'm just tired of Cuphead.
A fucking 2D side-scrolling game. Like fuck that, man. They don't know how to make games anymore.
Yeah.
Just to me, I just enjoy the games that they're coming out with. If it's coming out, cool. If it's not, well, they're gonna move on to something else. But I mean, if they're ever gonna announce Crackdown or
I
Cuphead,
hope
whatever.
Crackdown is
depends.
good.
It looks good. I don't know.
haven't seen much though. I want to
Yeah.
see more. Hopefully they show.
I just like seeing that destruction, like you go around tearing up the city and stuff like that. Like, getting back that, especially like
With
the
the
stuff that you
power of the cloud.
Oh, I'm tired of hearing about that shit in DirectX 12 and oh my god. Now they talking about Scorpio now. Scorpio.
A lot of juice in that closed environment.
With no games.
Skeleton.
With good fidelity with no games.
But as far as anything else, I mean, I'm pretty much what Krimpachi. Sorry if I messed up your name, but I basically just agree with some of you things you said about the games because, like I said, you may get surprised. So I'm just like I said, I'm not one of those that's gonna write them off. Stuff like that. Despite the circumstances there are in now, yeah, the year hasn't started out great for them, but still, I mean, last October, all the games they came out with, I mean, all the stuff they came out with, like Gears 4, Mafia 3, Battlefield 1, what's that other one?
Are you mixing exclusives with multiplats?
I mean,
Those games
there
are
was
on
both.
PlayStation and they run better on PlayStation. So what does it matter?
I mean,
Like PlayStation got those games. They also got a lot more games.
Yeah.
You could play
They
Mafia.
have an onslaught of games when you combine them with the third parties, and
Yeah.
they have more indie support than Xbox as well.
Yeah, so either way it go, and they got a major league game, baseball game. The Xbox doesn't have one. So yeah,
2K games they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, only Sony makes a baseball game now, right?
Yeah, because Sony went and snatched it up because, like I say, 2K didn't want to do it anymore. So,
I used to play 2K baseball. It was a fun game. I don't know why they got rid of it.
I mean, here's the thing, but as much as I enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn, even though Sony didn't really make it, it was a guerrilla game. So basically, it was a third-party studio.
But don't Sony own Guerrilla Games? That's their studio, ain't it?
Yeah, I think
They
Sony
made games for the Xbox before. They made games on the Xbox.
Like, what game is that? I could have sworn Sony owns Guerrilla, so they can't be making no games for the Xbox.
Guerrilla Games makes the baseball game? I thought it was somebody else.
No. Talking about Horizon.
Oh yeah, Horizon. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Sony owns them. The
that's
studio
their
they don't
studio.
own is they don't own Insomniac. Insomniac made Sunset Overdrive.
So who makes the show, Major League the Show? Who makes that?
I forgot their name.
Okay, yeah. I kind of miss playing baseball on my Xbox. Like, I don't know, like that's another.
It's his game on the Xbox. It's a baseball game. I think they gave away with gold. You got these big heads. It's cool.
No, I mean, man, that's that little pick up and place. That's that child stuff. Man, nobody.
That stuff is tight.
Nobody.
Man, you said child stuff. Don't y'all like Nintendo games?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Man, well, if it's like this, like I like to play real sports games. Like, there's nothing wrong with wacky sports games. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want like if you like NBA 2K and Madden, you would love to have a major league kind of a major league to show or MLB 2K. I want those type of games. I love those type of games. Or what was that other major league that used to back then? I forgot. Not Slugfest. That was pretty fun. It was another one. I forgot the name.
That was my favorite baseball game, Slugfest.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was the same maker.
That was unrealistic though.
Yeah, like NFL Street and the NBA Street series.
So I love those type, but there's nothing wrong with having the actual realistic type of baseball game. I like those, and Microsoft is missing that. Yes, they got that little wacky, type of major league game, RBI.
That's the closest thing they can get.
That's the closest thing, but not okay. Like not too many people know about that. Do they make commercials for it? No. Do the general public knows about it? No. Like I see Major League the Show on TV all the time. That that just it is what it is. But that's why Sony's killing it, because they got sports games from all sports games. They got Madden's, NBA 2Ks, and the Major League the shows. They got the FIFAs. They got every sports game, even the hockey game. But the thing with the Xbox, they missing that Major League the Show type of game on their console. That's another reason why a lot of people is buying a PlayStation, because a lot of people, as such as myself, is a baseball fan. I love baseball. I'm going to pick up the Major League the Show. It looks like a really good game. And Ken Griffey Jr. I think they got like a special mode for Ken Griffey Jr. He's like one of my favorite all-time baseball players. So I'm most definitely getting that game. So it's just a lot of stuff that Microsoft is missing out. You know, of course they missing out a lot of sorts of they missing out a lot of genres of games that the PlayStation have, like the JRPGs and the hack and slash. It's just a lot of stuff that they're not getting on their console. Like any game you could think of, you get it on PlayStation. Like whatever you can think of, you get on PlayStation.
Japanese console. I mean,
they get Japanese.
I'll say this: Xbox has it, but Sony has more of it. Like you can find turn-based RPGs on the Xbox. It's just Sony got a lot way more.
Yeah, no.
Look at their home base. They can get everything. They have the home field advantage over there.
Like I feel it just reversed. We going back. Like the Xbox 360 was just so big and popular. It was
they actually had a decent JRPG support for the 360. They did.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the 360 was so big. That's why it was like that. Like naturally, like the original Xbox didn't have all that stuff, and that made more sense that they didn't have that stuff because the audience
like what
really play it.
Did the original Xbox had Major League 2K? MLB 2K?
Well, at that time,
they did.
Making baseball games. Everybody was making baseball games. I'm talking about the RPGs.
Oh, the RPGs? No,
the
not
only
the
people that make baseball now is Sony. Sony makes the baseball games. Unless you want to count like the one I told you about but see, I don't even think that's a licensed baseball game either. It's just baseball. Those are fake teams.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at this point, if you're talking about licensed baseball, only Sony does that. But
yeah.
When it comes to the JRPGs and stuff like that, that the Xbox is not really the machine known for that. So them not having it this gen makes sense because Xbox One ain't all that popular. If it was popular, I'm pretty sure they would have not as many as Sony, but they would have more than they have right now.
I think even though if it's not as popular on the Xbox console, I think Microsoft should have just tried anyway. They need that type of games to get certain fan base on that console. A lot of fans of JRPGs refuse to get an Xbox because they don't have those type of games in which they had on 360, like Odyssey, the Blue Dragon. There was some really good turn-based RPGs on the Xbox 360. You know, matter of fact, the Odyssey, last time I checked, they said it sold well. Matter of fact, I don't know how much it sold, but they said they actually got their money back. They turned a profit off of it, and they also thought about making a sequel. You know, but that's one thing that's troubling for Microsoft. They don't do sequels with a lot of their games besides Halo, Gears, and Forza. I don't know how many times y'all gonna hear that. Y'all always hear Halo, Gears, and Forza, but as far as other IPs, like where's it at? Where's Blinks at? Where is Blinks? I know they had Blinks. There was a sequel to Blinks.
What about Megasalt?
like where are these games at? There was a Blinks 1 and 2 on the original Xbox, but where are the sequels? Because that game was actually fun back then. I liked that. Yeah. Like where's the sequels?
Sequels also.
Well, I think we're getting the Voodoo Vents.
Oh god damn it!
We're getting Phantom Dust, and I'm pretty sure those games do good. They'll make another one.
Yeah, I would love to see Megasalt on X1.
I guess I never played those games, so the Voodoo Vents it just sound appealing, just the name of it. Maybe I'll try Phantom Dust. I don't know. Voodoo Vents, I don't know, man. It looks like something I'm not gonna play.
It's one thing, like over in Japan at one time, the 360 actually did better than the PS3.
Yeah,
it was right below of course Nintendo's king, of course over there, but at one time Nintendo was 1, the 360 was 2, and the PS3 was dead last.
But if you want to think about it, like even though the 360 was the least selling console last generation, but it was basically one of the most popular. It's kind of crazy. It was like one of the most popular consoles around that time because you know the AAA, the multiplats was getting more attention on the Xbox 360, and the games was getting the multiplats on 360 was outselling the PS3 because it ran better, it looked better. You know, so basically, it kind of shifted. Like, if you want to look at the whole entire bias and everything, I kind of see it. This generation, you know, the media is kind of a little biased towards Xbox. You know, they kind of biased towards Xbox. They kind of on that Sony bandwagon. But if you want to go back last generation, it was kind of flipped because that terrible start the PS3 had with that ridiculous $600 price. It was hard to develop games for these games. The multiplats was like it was hard to develop games for, and yes, it was. It started off real slow, It started real slow, but it did, it did pick up steam, when it got its exclusives. But the Xbox 360 was the go-to machine around that time for like the first 3 to 4 years. It was a good console. The Xbox 360 is like one of my top 5 favorite consoles of all time because it had like a lot of great games. And of course they got the better multiplex, and they had a lot of really good exclusives that I love. It wasn't just Forza, Gears, and Halo. They had a lot more exclusives. But this generation, only games I can think of is Halo, Gears, and Forza because their other exclusives is really like mediocre, except Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive is a really good game. A lot of Xbox fans did not support the game. Quantum Break, it's a good game. It could be better. But I think Sunset Overdrive and Quantum Break, Microsoft need to continuously and support that franchise and make a sequel to it, so it can be in that same, I won't say that same pillar as the Gears, Forza, and Halo as far as the popularity, but we never know if they continuously and capitalize off these games and make it better. Then you never know. It might be a blockbuster, like a Gears, Forza, and Halo, but I don't know. Maybe they're afraid to spend so much money for something that's not going to sell that well. So I don't know, man. Like, Microsoft is kind of in a sticky situation, man. Like, I don't know what they're going to do, man. But as far as competing with Sony, as far as like single player experiences, like Uncharted or Horizon Zero Dawn, like they I don't know. It's just something about Sony's games. They got really great single player experience. They got really great stories. I love the stories. But with Microsoft, it's just mediocre on a lot of these games. I'm just being honest. They need to hire somebody that can basically write a good story. Because I love good stories in games. I love action, but I love good stories with it. Not just pick up and just shoot. I love good stories.
But here's another thing. Microsoft, I would like to see them get those kind of studios like Sony has.
Like a Naughty Dog,
Yeah.
Or Guerrilla Games.
Like Naughty Dog.
Guerrilla Games, they coming up. Like Guerrilla Games, they was known for having really pretty games. But as far as quality, wasn't there.
Killzone series and stuff like that.
But they kind of redeemed themselves with Horizon. Because Horizon is an amazing game. I really do like Horizon. I really do like them. It's a really good game. That's what Microsoft need. They need that. But I don't know. Right now, the Xbox One is known for shooters, racers, and sports, I guess. But that's it. That's it.
And backwards compatibility.
Well, you get that
Controllers.
well, technically, you get backwards compatibility with PS Now. So yeah.
Nah, that ain't the same.
It's still
The
similar.
only console that gave you real backwards compatibility is
Was the
fucking
Wii U? Yeah.
Xbox is doing emulation. You get sprinkled games. You still don't get the whole catalog. And PS Now is just it's.
Right,
pure
didn't the
garbage.
Wii U emulate as well? I mean, it does emulate. It emulates a Wii.
They had a Wii built into the Wii U though.
Mm-hmm.
It actually has the hardware, or is it emulating the Wii? I thought it was just emulating it through
I thought
software.
it was the hardware.
I'm not sure. The last system I remember that actually had hardware in it was the different PS3 models. That had like the PS2 processor in it, I believe. But I don't know if they do that stuff anymore. It costs too much money.
Well, not going forward because the Switch obviously doesn't play discs.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess are we finished with the topics? Get to some Nintendo. Get to some Nintendo.
Xbox. Let's talk about fun stuff.
Damn. All right. I guess. Damn. Okay. Alex, chill out, man.
Hey, they got nothing going on.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm still an Xbox fan. But hey, it's like with Nintendo when they had their hiccups. We talked about Nintendo. We love Nintendo. Like we don't want nothing to happen to Nintendo. Like that's why we was harsh on them. Same thing we'll be doing with Microsoft. I'm gonna be harsh on them until they get their shit together. But let's go with Nintendo. I guess one of the executives from GameStop came out and he said that with these strong sales, these early sales with the Nintendo Switch, they are expecting for this system to outpace the Wii. That's a really strong opinion. Yeah. Will it do it? I don't know. But the early sales, he won't give out sales. It's pretty much a fact that they said that it's these sales is outpacing the Wii these first few days. That's really saying something because we know how much the Wii sold overall, and it was a really a massive success. But coming out saying that, like, I'm not sure is that too early to tell. But then again, like at the same time, I did predict that the sales of the Switch was going to sell around 6 to 8 million the first year. I did say that because we got to look at the big picture here. like I said earlier in the stream, if it was just a dedicated home console, then it would have been in trouble. Because first of all, it's going to be kind of hard to get these developers on board, knowing that once again the Nintendo console is behind again as far as specs. But just looking at the fact that it has a portability factor to this, you could get to take it on the go. Nintendo is advertising the shit out of this, so everybody and their mamas want this. A lot of casual people want this. Like I said last week, my brother, he's a casual gamer. He's last time he played video games was a PS2. Like he said, he's seen a Switch commercial so much he wants to buy that. He wants that Zelda game so badly. Like they're gravitating a lot of these people back to a Nintendo console. So that's a good sign. Just looking at the advertisement, looking at they coming out strong with a really good Legend of Zelda game, one of the best games of all time. That's how you start a console generation, not with mediocre games. They come out with a big heavy hitter. It'd be nice if Sony would have came out with an Uncharted 4 the same day, or The Last of Us 2 a launch day. It would have been nice, but it didn't happen. So even though Nintendo's launch is kind of sparse, if looking at the overall games, but that big name game Legend of Zelda is the main reason why people is buying the Switch, because they want to play that game so badly. It's a great game. I say it's worth paying $300 for, get the Switch. I love the console. It have its flaws, but I love the console. But, like I say, with the whole entire, will this thing outpace the Wii? I think it can, because like I said, if it was just a dedicated home console, then that could be a new discussion. But since it's a 2-in-1 console, play it at home and take it on the go, that's when we can have a debate about this, because Nintendo had already merged both of their console and their handheld departments together, in which we are already going to get a Fire Emblem game, a mainline Fire Emblem game in 2018. Pokemon game, we know that's coming. Nintendo is planning on doubling their shipments of the Switch. So when they say doubling, then what is a franchise that sells a lot of consoles on the handheld? Pokemon. So there is a reason why they're doubling the Switch production, guys. And of course, you got Mario Kart coming out next month. Of course, you got the mainline Mario game coming out later on this year. That's a really good list of exclusives coming out for this console. And like I say, you get to take the thing on the go. You get to play this thing anywhere you want to go. Just taking this console wherever, to the park, to Starbucks. That basically will sell it. It will sell the console right there, because people gonna be curious, be like, "What is that? That looks so awesome! It looks really cool. I want to buy that." So that's gonna sell it right there. So that's why I think it will. I know I'm making a bold prediction. I think it will outpace the Wii, because of the strong advertisement, the strong exclusives of first-party games, and of course, when it sells, third party gonna jump aboard. And it's going to be a big hit, a big blockbuster hit. That's just my opinion. So let's start with you, Ultra. What you think about this? Do you think it's going to outpace the Wii, or you think it's too early to tell? Like, what's your thoughts about all this?
I think it's pretty extreme, and I pretty much said in my recent video. I think it's pretty extreme, but I think it's possible, depending on what games they have for the Switch. Like if we're actually gonna see a Metroid happening, or if we see an F-Zero, whatever. Pokemon obviously going to be there, as you said. But I think it just really depends on the games and the advertisement. But yeah,
they got the advertisement down.
It's possible. Yeah, but I think it's possible though. But it does come off to be pretty extreme, and it's kind of early to say.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with you on that. But I'm looking at the bigger picture here on why I think it will. A lot of people still thinking that it's another Wii U because of the touchscreen elements. But last time I checked, you can't take a gamepad on the go. So yeah, if you could take the gamepad on the go and Nintendo would advertise the Wii U like they're supposed to, then I don't even think we'd be talking about Switch right now. I don't think we would, because the Wii U would have sold a lot more, because a lot of people would know about this console. Just taking the gamepad on the go would make more people curious about the system. And the advertisement, you need to advertise in order for people to recognize your product. So that's why I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Yeah. Also, the portability aspect of it definitely is gonna make it so. Since it also is a Nintendo handheld, so yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, like when Nintendo's handhelds always been popular. Like with the 3DS, with 3DS it's 6-some million, but it didn't sell as much as their their predecessors, but still selling over 60 million in a flooded mobile market with the tablets and smartphones. No, it's flooded, and it's still sold over 60 million. So that's really good. But when you merging your console with your handheld, with your strong first party IPs, like it's going to be something special. And plus, you get these 3DS titles on the board, like a Fire Emblem and Pokemon, a Monster Hunter, and Phoenix Wright. Kid Icarus, like it's gonna be something special, man. That's what I think. That's what I think. So that's all you got now, Ultra.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go with you, Alex. What you think, man?
The Wii sold what? 110?
No,
120?
no, 101.
101?
Yeah, it was the DS that sold 150.
Oh, okay. So 100. Let's just say 100. 100 million's a lot, obviously.
Yeah, it is.
And GameStop, I can see why GameStop's excited because let's be real, GameStop is starting to die, and they need a win right now. And the Switch is selling really well, so they're excited. Obviously, like the Zelda's selling almost 1-to-1 with every Switch, and I saw GameStop said accessory attach rate is like 5 accessories to 1 Switch. So like they're selling a lot of shit right now, so they're gonna be excited. 100 million is a lot. It is. Wii was like lightning in a bottle. It was something no one's ever seen before. Motion controls were something that wasn't done in that form, and people got super excited. But we're living in a generation where everybody has a tablet, everyone has a smartphone. So can they make a hit 100 million? Yeah, sure. Like, why not? It's possible, but that's a lot. That's a huge goal. I think their lineup is a lot better, even in the first year, than what the Wii had in its first year. It's definitely a lot better than what the Wii U has. If we can get all those 3DS games like Pokemon, like I think Game Freak tweeted out that they're hiring to bring a global RPG to the Switch, and they're only really known for Pokemon, so that's pretty much hinting that Pokemon's coming to the Switch.
It's pretty obvious.
So that's exciting. That alone will sell what, like 16 million Switches? Doesn't each Pokemon game sell roughly 16 million copies between the two? So
yeah, something like that.
That's a huge jump. Which is why I can only imagine that's why Nintendo doubled their Switch production from 8 million to 16 million. Like Pokemon would be the reasoning behind that, as far as I can tell. And they got big stuff coming, like Xenoblade 2, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart the next month.
Yep.
So there's a lot of good shit coming, and yeah, they merged their handheld and home console divisions into one. They're gonna have more consistent games than they ever did with that shitty ass Wii U. So like, they could hit 1 million, I guess, but that's just so high. It's so far out.
Yeah, it is.
To hit that much, it's hard to tell at this point. Like, we got to see after a year if it's still selling at the pace it's selling now. Because like right now they can't even keep them on store shelves. Like they restocked today at a bunch of stores, and again they're all obviously already sold out again. So
yep.
We'll see. I hope it does well, because the better it sells, the more games it's gonna get. Because third parties aren't gonna jump on board until Nintendo gets the install base up.
Yep.
Yeah, there's another thing, Alex. Because of course at my job, there's only a rare few.
Yeah, like Nintendo's doing that sparse bullshit where they're manufacturing demand. They're gonna keep doing it. They did the same shit with the Wii.
I hate it. I hate that shit.
Yeah. So, like, it works though. Like clearly it works.
It does, but I hate it.
Yeah.
Though.
So like they're making people want it, and they're gonna kill each other to get one. So that's just what it is.
Basically.
For how long they can keep that up though, because look what happened to Amiibo. They did it too long, and people just stopped caring.
Yep.
That's all you got on that, Alex?
We'll see. I hope they do well. Like, obviously, I like the Switch. I think it's a good console. It has the potential to sell 100 million, because Nintendo's handhelds always do well. You mix that together with their home console fans, that's a lot of people to pull from. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with you, Grampachi. What you think?
100 million? No.
Okay. What you think? Why you think? Well, okay. Yeah.
Well, first, the Wii, that was a different time and era. The audience that it pulled, which was the non-gamers, and all the games, like the Wii had so many games, and they were trying so many different things with games. Like, I don't think the Switch is going to do that. The most you may get is maybe the indie scene, but even then, they don't. The indie scene, if you really pay attention to it, the indies that we know of are very typical. They're not like, like I said, on the Wii we had crazy crap. We had like a Castlevania fighting game. We had from Eminem Racing. Like it had too many. They were just trying things because the Wii was making so much money. They just threw stuff on Wii.
Yep.
That even though people say, well, that's just shovelware. Well, that's the signs of a very popular machine. When any and everybody is trying to throw something on you, said the PS2 was like that. The Switch, I don't think is going to be around. Like it's not going to do like that. The Switch will sell well. I'm pretty sure of that, but 100 million, no. I mean,
so basically saying
I
that
don't even know if we're gonna get.
you saying that the Wii was revolutionary, but you're saying the Switch is not revolutionary. Like the Wii was something that caught the world by storm, but you said the Switch is not.
The Switch really is like the motion control was done before, but
By who?
not so much that people were used to it. I mean, motion control in general, not just for games. I'm talking about like motion control period.
Yeah, with VR and all that.
Not just VR. Like I mean, you had like remotes and crap. I mean, motion control is not something brand new. It wasn't brand new when the Wii did it. It was just that no one really used it.
Yeah,
Nintendo brought it out, and it was just very popular. So
yeah.
It's just like Nintendo with the touchscreens. Touchscreens are old. You know, hell, I remember my grandfather had a touchscreen TV remote before the DS came out, and the DS came out before the touchscreen phones was really out. So they were doing stuff, even though that technology is old. People weren't used to seeing a dual screen handheld with touchscreen or a controller use a bunch of motion for. Like everybody has already said, the Switch looks like a tablet, and it pretty much acts like a tablet. It's just that you can dock it. That's also not new either, because there's plenty of gaming tablets you can dock too. Hell, you don't even have to dock some of them. You just press a button on the touch screen, and it sends a signal to your smart TV.
Okay.
So this idea isn't really fresh or new to anybody. The thing that's gonna make the Switch do very well is the games that come to it, not really the novelty of the Switch. I don't think so. Not 100 million. No.
So what's your prediction then?
Of how much it will sell?
Yeah, what's your prediction overall?
It's hard to say because I see the potential that third party may go away like before. So if that happens, I'm pretty sure the Switch will do probably better than the Xbox One, maybe, or around that mark. I don't know, but I don't really see it doing 100 million. I can tell you that for sure. That I don't see.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo makes a Switch revision where it's more powerful. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they will. They always do that with their handhelds. Like every couple of years, they come out with like another handheld. So
that's definitely gonna happen.
I think so.
Yeah, but I mean, like I think they'll make a more powerful Switch, not just make a different remodel. Like the 3DS XL ain't really. I think I got a better processor, so games load quicker. But that's about it. It don't really do any.
I think they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to because pretty soon the PS5 gonna come out and the Scorpio. Yeah. So they had to fall in line.
Well, they've set themselves up to be future-proof.
Yeah.
You can just keep the same dock and just replace the tablet portion.
Yeah. Keep your Joy-Cons, so...
Yeah. Keep the Joy-Cons, keep your accessories, you just get a new tablet that's more powerful.
Yep. So instead...
I can see them doing that.
Instead of paying another $300, you just pay, what, $100 or $150 just for the tablet? You're fine.
Right.
Okay, so so he said he's not sure it's gonna sell 100. Like, look, we all not sure it's gonna sell 100, but I say it has the potential because it's revolutionary. Like the Wii, like it took the world by storm with the motion controls, and I feel the same way that it's taking the world by storm. The way that you play this thing at home and on the go, like this thing is perfect for for busy people. It's perfect for hardcore gamers and casual gamers. It's perfect for everybody. So like I said, if you always on a business trip, like, do you play PS4s or Xbox? Do you want to take that big ass console with you, or you want to take something like a 3DS or a Vita or a Switch with you? It's more convenient. So, that's why I think it has the potential, of selling 100 million. I don't know if it will. I'm not going to just sit here and say it will. It has the potential, especially with that strong 3DS support, their handheld support they've been having always. They always had great handheld support. So, like I say, man, I think it's gonna sell really well, and I do agree with you, Grandpa. I think it's gonna eventually sell the Xbox One. It will eventually. I think it will. I'm not saying it will the first or second year, but I think over time, within maybe 2 to 3 to 4 years, it will overall when it's all said and done. Okay, we didn't got to
It'll
Ultra.
surpass Xbox just from the 3DS users that transition over. Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
I think it will happen.
I don't know about them 3DS users because I really don't think Nintendo, like, if they bring Pokemon over, Pokemon's been on console before, but the Pokemon handheld people, the Pokemon console people are different people.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about the real Pokemon game, not like Pokemon Stadium.
No, like Pokemon Coliseum was a Pokemon game, but Pokemon Coliseum compared to Pokemon on what was that at that time, Ruby and Sapphire, those sales don't compare to one another. Like that's what I'm saying. The console Pokemon gamer compared to the handheld one.
Yeah, but
People-
you would be getting the handheld style Pokemon
Yeah,
game.
people care about
That's what I'm saying.
the.
We may get like more of a Coliseum type Pokemon game.
No,
That may
I think it's the RPG Pokemon that sells well. Like a lot of people don't really care about the Coliseum and all
Nobody
that.
cares about the spin.
Well, Coliseum,
Yeah.
Coliseum was a traditional Pokemon game just on the console. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't no different. It was still turn based. You collect your Pokemon. It had a story, but every Pokemon game has a story. So I don't know. I just think it's gonna be different. Just like when people say Monster Hunter is gonna come over.
Mhm.
Monster Hunter may come over, but the thing is that Monster Hunter is making so much money on 3DS because you gotta remember to make Monster Hunter for the 3DS, that doesn't cost them that much money.
Mm-hmm.
But if they put it on the Switch, are people going to accept? If they like, imagine Monster Hunter is a good game. What if they just brought the 3DS game to the Switch, as in the graphics look like that? They're going to spend a little bit more money now to make that game look prettier for the Switch. That's going to cost them more money, and I hope it sells well. If it don't,
It's a handheld game. The Switch is a handheld product, and it's going to bring a lot of gamers to it.
Handheld type graphics on there. Like if you put 3DS visuals on the Switch, you think
No, I'm not saying that.
that's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what's gonna cost them.
Yeah.
More money.
It's going to cost them more money, but still, it's going to make them money because it's a prettier looking game. It's a freaking pop. It's getting really popular in the West. It's already popular out there in Japan, and the Switch is really hot. Not only in Japan, it's hot everywhere. You can't find it. So having these games in HD like Pokemon and Monster Hunter, that's great. Like it's gonna sell really well. Like if it's in HD.
Even if the games are put into HD, it's not like the Switch is like the Pro or something where they're using high quality textures and shit. It's pretty bare bones HD. It's not like it's gonna cost them a fortune compared to the 3DS.
Yeah, it's not a cost.
No, it was still cost them money.
Yeah,
But the 3DS is like lower than standard definition.
Yeah, 3DS is 240p. Obviously, it's gonna cost more, but they don't have to put like PC textures in.
Yeah, no, they don't have to do that. It's not that kind of game.
The Switch is what? At least Wii U, at least PS4 visuals. Because I think they said the what's the game? The Dragon Quest. They said that's like PS4 textures. It's about the same. So
I saw that port. That Switch port. That Switch port.
No, the PS4 version had way more particles and a whole bunch of other shit that the didn't seem to have.
Yeah, that right there like a lazy. That look like a lazy port to me. That look like something Wii U can run. I'm just being honest.
Well, the Switch is somewhere between Wii U and Xbox.
Yeah, it's in between. It's in between.
Somewhere.
If it could run Unreal Engine 4, I'm pretty sure that Dragon Quest game could look a lot better than that shit.
Well, the big thing with the Switch that has me worried is the fact that it is going off of the Nvidia tablet thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That thing has like Resident Evil 5 on it, and it's the console version, but it runs not so high. And when I saw Dragon Quest, it just reminded me, well, this would probably be like if Dragon Quest was on the Shield. That if that doesn't stop, which I hope it will. I don't think Nintendo's games would do that. When the third-party games are like doing that a lot, that's not going to.
Apparently, that's something to do with Android, though, like the operating system. Because Digital Foundry was talking about that. They said 3D rendered games on Android through the Shield typically have that kind of issue. So I don't know if they would have that problem on Nintendo since they're using a different OS entirely.
They may not. I mean, it may not have that issue over time. But I'm saying with the Dragon, because I'm just saying when I saw it, I'm like, that reminded me of how those games sometimes would behave on a Shield tablet.
Like, obviously, there is a limit to what the Switch can do. Everybody knows that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
anyone who says otherwise is lying to themselves.
Yeah, like we know Nintendo.
It's more than enough to do it's more capable than a Wii U, and Wii U had some pretty good looking games on it. So, and now you can take those kind of level graphics on the go.
Yeah,
Pretty impressive.
yeah. We like the Switch. It's powerful enough to run next generation games. It might not be as pretty as the PS4 and the Xbox One, but it can do it. Like when they say that it can run Unreal Engine 4, people keep thinking that it was a mobile version, but no, they made it clear that no, it could run Unreal Engine not on high settings but on medium settings. But it kind of surprised a lot of people to be like, okay, can this thing really run Unreal Engine 4? Because remember when they asked them about putting that on the Wii U, they laughed at them. They actually laughed at the. It's just like, come on, man. But it's powerful enough to run these games on Unreal Engine 4. So that basically tells you that this thing is capable of getting all the third-party support. Hell, even though it didn't run Unreal Engine 4, like if the console sells, then it could get any kind of game. Look at the Wii.
Perfect example. Like I always give this example because it's the most recent one. Rise of the Tomb Raider. They had that shit running on the Xbox 360. That thing only has 512 megs of RAM, and it's weaker than the damn Wii U. So like, these games will come as long as the install base.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto 5 was a last generation game. They put it on Xbox One and PS4. Black Ops 3, it came out last year, but guess what? They put it on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. It's all about the install base. If you got it,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, is that what the public would want? Like, we already know the Xbox One and PS4 is on the market. So if you were to get a Switch, let's say Black Ops 3 came out and it wasn't the normal version, it was the 360 version. That means you get no single player, you get only multiplayer, you don't get all the maps, and then it looks like Black Ops 3 looks worse than Black Ops 2 on the 360, which didn't even make any sense. So
it makes sense.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, after a while, like that made like I think the Switch, if none of these issues happen, it's going to be perfectly fine. It's just I hope that doesn't happen down the road where you see games coming to the Switch and it's there. But like I would say this, like when I saw Call of Duty 4 on the Wii, that game obviously didn't look as good as the 360 version, but it still ran like a pretty good Wii game and it looked good for the Wii, right?
Right.
There's a difference between that and then it's just on there and it's barely working and it's it's hanging on by a thread. I like the Dragon Quest looks pretty bad. Like if I didn't see the Dragon Quest, I probably wouldn't be saying nothing I saw. Because that doesn't even make sense. Dragon Quest is like a Dynasty Warriors game. Those games aren't demanding. So I'm like, why the hell is it running like this? So either it's a sloppy port, but I don't know why that would be.
Like it, though.
But I don't know why that would be, because I thought Nintendo and that developer had a good relationship. I don't know why they would do Nintendo dirty. Like,
I think they rushed it because isn't that game a launch title in Japan?
What?
I don't know if it's launched out in Japan.
We don't have it here, but it's over there.
I don't know. That just seemed odd that it ran like that. But hopefully, no other game will do that, and that game gets fixed.
Okay, let's get somebody else on. We've been going for a while. Sinister, what you think about this, man?
It's really hard to say because I'm not much of an expert on the sales when it comes to the Nintendo stuff like that. I mean, so far, the way they're doing well with with Breath of the Wild, of course, that was their main selling point. But as far as like prediction wise, I don't have a true answer for that. Because it's hard for me to tell how it's gonna go.
Okay.
I mean they're doing well with their IPs and stuff like that, but but
you need third party too.
Yeah, as I'm saying, the lack of third party that's what's holding them back. That's just for me only, but
no, that's true. It's reality.
Yeah. Look at the Wii U. It has some amazing exclusives, but without third parties, like it failed dramatically. It failed.
But that's not as far as the Switch goes. It's gonna do way better than the Wii U.
Oh yeah.
That's all I had to say on that. But.
Shit, the Switch is possibly gonna outsell the Wii U within the first year. Like seriously.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
That would be funny. Talking about emergency podcast. I mean, we're gonna do an emergency podcast exposing there. We're gonna expose Zaire. We're gonna expose BG. Ha, we told you so. Man, they are so salty about the Switch. Man, they just mad. They mad.
Why? Like
they just so mad, man. Damn.
What would you be mad about though? Like you already have an Xbox, you already have your PC, you already have your PS4. Like the Switch does something completely different. I think they'd be excited.
I think
that's the only thing you can take it with you.
The Wii U gave them nightmares. That's what it was. just like our buddy ZenGamer gave him nightmares. Rest in peace, ZenGamer. I'm not sure if he'll ever come back to YouTube. Nintendo really done him in dirty.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we got Zen, we got this Reboot chat group on the Google Hangouts, and every time I go on there, man, God damn it, Nintendo! Like I always go, every day I go on there, chat would be like, "What's up, guys? What's up?" Every time, we could just be talking about something random, and all of a sudden Nintendo gets brought up in the conversation. Nintendo sucks. That goddamn Switch, goddamn Wii U, fuck motherfucker. Like, oh, god damn it. Zen, I was like, God damn, Zen. Like, I was like
Reggie fucking took a dump in his fucking bathroom and didn't flush or something. I don't know what the problem is.
Man, they done him, man. I was like, God damn, they brainwashed him. They did something. It's just too funny right now.
They broke his. Him, man.
They broke his spirit.
Broke him Matt Hardy.
Delete.
Shit, I got some ZenGamers subscribers on my channel, like our buddy Dave J. He recently said he's a refugee from ZenGamers channel, and he's still waiting on ZenGamer to. He said he's still waiting on Zen to break a video out. It's been over about a year now. He said he's still waiting on Zen. I was like, what the fuck, Zen? But yeah, man, let's get somebody else. So we got off topic. What about you, Nick? What you think about this Switch? You better hurry up before Alex impersonates you, man. You better hurry up.
Get off the mute, buddy.
Okay, all right. Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, now he came.
No, my fucking internet for the past like 20 minutes just been like cutting in and out, so I wasn't sure if anybody's gonna hear me. But no, I don't think it'll sell that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'll at least do better than the Wii U. It has to. There's no place for them to go but up on this one. But I would say, I'm gonna say around 50 to 60 million, and that's if they don't add like an upgraded tablet sometime in the future, which I think is completely possible for them to do. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. And so yeah, I mean, hopefully if they do that whole upgrade thing, Nintendo, God, make a way so we can transfer all our shit to the new system.
Oh yeah, that's kind of annoying.
But either way, I think with a good enough advertising campaign, and if they can get a hold of, I mean, honestly, if they can get a hold of a few of the sports games, they might do all right. I mean, I think people would love the fact that they can play like their Madden or their like NBA on the go. I mean, come on, who wouldn't think that's awesome? I personally don't give a shit about. Like, I don't give a shit about the games, but I know that it has an audience, and this would be perfect for them. Because they can just take that shit with work or school or something and play like NBA, whatever that year it comes out, and like be like, yeah, and they just like they can like just take the game with them as is. You know, they take it out of the dock, take it someplace. The thing has a fucking sleep mode. You turn it back on your lunch break, and there you go, pick up where you left off. I mean, this is the perfect system for games like that. And if they can somehow get that audience to get on board at least, I think they'll have a pretty good go at it.
Yeah.
Man, I wish they would get stuff like. Can you imagine how cool Grand Theft Auto 5 would be on the Switch?
Man, talking about a lot of.
I just thought about something, man.
The reality is, if they get past that bad blood, it probably will happen.
I just thought about something. Look, you said Game Freak said that they're gonna do what? They're gonna put a global RPG on.
A popular global RPG. Yeah.
It would be smart, but it would be hilarious because I know no one's thinking this. What they put Pokemon Go on there?
Oh my god.
Because it doesn't have a camera on it.
Oh yeah, there's no camera.
There's no camera
AR.
on it. Hey, look, they'll make the non-camera version. I mean, I don't think you need a camera because I know people that play the game through emulators. They play like that game through an emulator, so camera on it.
What I'm hearing about that is like they're gonna make some kind of special glasses for it. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how. That's a rumor.
We just need to make Pokemon Stars and put this bitch on the Switch. Fuck all this other shit.
I want my goddamn Metroid, man. Nintendo tripping, man. They tripping.
You'll get your goddamn Metroid.
I want my damn Metroid. Shit.
everybody's getting all excited about because Game Freak is making this game. Like, oh, it's gotta be Pokemon. People keep forgetting Game Freak made another game that didn't end up on a Nintendo system.
Okay.
But since they said RPG, that's probably why people think.
I mean, wouldn't you guys rather have a new game than Pokemon? Like a new IP than? Just
I think
Teambo, the badass elephant game.
Yeah.
Tembo,
Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah.
But I think if Nintendo is smart, if they smart, Pokemon, if they want to sell Switches, Pokemon, fuck the new IP. They already got a new IP. We had Splatoon and we got Arms. And I guess Snipper Clips you want to add, if you want, you know, put them in that category.
I want Pokemon. On
Pokemon sales systems. Fuck the other shit. Fuck new IPs for now. Pokemon. Just be smart about it, Nintendo. Come on, let's go.
That's also true. I agree.
Yeah, gotta be
well,
smart.
We're talking about stuff that sells systems. Then ain't no Metroid coming.
Yeah. Man, come on. I gotta lay off my.
I'm gonna tell you, your Metroid is a C tier franchise. Barely.
Like, yeah, I keep telling people like Metroid that big.
I never said.
Metroid's always been under 3 million. It's not a big franchise for them.
C? No, I would say C. I would say
Mario and Zelda.
No, I would say it's more of a B. It's not a C. You know, it's not an A. It's like a B. It's like a B. I won't say C. C is like a Pikmin.
Metroid is right there. Metroid is like a tier above. What's that guy's name?
What?
That plugs into an outlet.
Oh, Chibi Robo.
Yeah, he's right there. They like about right there.
About
right.
Nah.
Because they need to, if they want Metro to sell more,
I
they
think-
have to make it more accessible.
I think Metro will sell a lot more these days because shooters is very popular these days. It would be,
But Metroid is not really a shooter.
Metroid's more of an adventure game, though.
yeah, but
It's
still,
just a first person,
like-
like Federation Force was a shooter.
yeah, but if they add multiplayer elements to the game to a new Metro game, I think it would sell a lot more, based on the popularity.
They didn't too. I don't think anybody really. I mean,
But
we
like
tried to play that.
y'all gotta remember, like, Nintendo did not take online seriously around the GameCube days. That's why they fucked up with. People was busy playing Halo online.
Seriously during
Yeah,
the Wii U,
because
that's
Halo was
Hunters, because you could play online with people. Well,
Like-
not really online. You play game share, whatever it's called.
why you think Halo was so popular around that time? Because of online and all that. You know, it was it was blowing up around that time. You know, Nintendo they dropped the ball on that. It has a potential, man. That's all I say. It has a potential. It's just Nintendo. They just got to capitalize off of it. They if they could do the same thing what they did with Legend of Zelda. They evolved the series, added voice acting and all kinds of other cool things in which the other games did not have. Do the same thing with Metroid online, more voice acting. Like, just make it better. I think it will sell a lot more. That's what I think.
I think they should turn it into a third-person shooter.
Yep.
But wasn't the Prom series a third person shooter?
No, that's first person.
No, it's for okay. That's what I was thinking about. Okay,
Person, like,
okay, yeah. I got you. No, I had to mix
Other
up.
one was more of a. You did shoot, but that was trying to be more like a hack and slash.
Yeah.
That was like more emo.
For some reason.
It was like a hack and slash with guns or something. I
Yeah.
guess that's what you could say.
Yeah, she was more emo on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff they could do with Metroid, but the main thing with Metroid is, like, it doesn't appeal to a mass audience like something like Halo does. For whatever reason, like, Metroid's just too hard, I guess.
I don't think it's too hard. It was just a game for its time. I don't think
Online, you need online. Why you think Splatoon sold so well? Because it had online, and it's a wacky type of game. Online.
I would say this right now. I don't think it's just the online with Splatoon. Do you really think? Let's say the Wii, because Splatoon started on the Wii, was a hot multiplayer machine. All the normal multiplayer games like Battlefield, Call of Duty, all of them came over and stuff like that, and they had those populations. I don't think Splatoon would have lasted.
Okay. Neil make a great point. He said they need to turn into a Halo. So what if they have like a story like Halo and have a multiplayer? I think that would be awesome.
If they turn Metroid into a Halo, then it won't be Metroid anymore. What? You
Have like a story type, like a good story, like a Halo, something like that.
Well, all the Metroids got good stories, don't they? I thought you guys liked the story in Metroid.
It's okay. It's really the gameplay that got to me. I love the gameplay more than the story.
Like Halo's more of a just go, shoot. That's all you really do. Metroid
Yeah.
is more
kind of
of a,
shooting games.
No. It had a great story.
yeah, but I'm saying if they turn Metroid into that, well then, I mean, at that point it's just not Metroid no more.
The
You know what I'm
only
saying? I mean, they can do that. It
the only story I didn't really
Yeah.
care about in the Halo series was 5, but 1 through 4 had great stories.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If they did at the Metroid, basically you guys are just saying give you Federation Force with Samus on.
Oh my god, here we go, Federation Force. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm dead serious. It was just shoot and go. It really wasn't nothing else. They had
Yeah.
some different objectives. here.
Federation Force to me looks like more like Halo than any other Metroid game.
So yeah,
Yeah.
It would you would basically want Federation Force with Samus,
But
there,
done
and
better.
not Chibi.
And not Chibi, because that was garbage.
All right, did we get who else didn't we get on this topic with the Switch? Did we get everybody? Did we get you, Grandpa? No, we did get you.
Yeah.
I think I got everybody. Did I?
I think
We got everyone.
Everybody. So I guess before we get to the questions, anybody else have something to say before we get to the questions?
Nah.
Oh, okay, people, let's get those questions popping in that chat. And y'all got some questions for us. I think I pissed off somebody, Mr. Justin Lewis. He said he disliked, he unsubbed. I saw him in my comment section yesterday about the Xbox One. He was mad.
Why?
he was mad.
It's not our fault. There's nothing going on. That's Phil's fault.
If y'all want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Phil Spencer and
Mad at Phil
Microsoft.
Spencer.
Don't get mad at me. I'll just report the news. That's it.
Remember, wasn't that long ago? Everybody loved Phil Spencer.
Yeah, because he
He's
was
like,
promising things.
Phil
Now he's
reminds me
become
of,
the boogeyman.
Phil reminds me of the guy from the Papa John's commercial.
Who was that?
What, Papa John?
Is that his name? That's the real Papa John. That's it.
I think that's him.
I don't know. I thought it was just an actor.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions down there?
what did his ass do?
No, it just they look similar.
Oh, I thought you meant situation.
Put Phil in that red shirt.
Oh yeah.
Papa John's like a fat bastard. What's his name? Is pretty skinny.
I never seen him below the
So they
head.
just picked that random Italian dude to be their spokesman?
I don't think he's the real Papa John. I don't think so.
Okay, we got
Is it like that skinny girl that's supposed to be Wendy?
Yeah, the chick from Wendy's is actually quite large.
yeah, the talking about the big lady.
Like,
That's the actual Wendy's the bigger
Yeah,
lady.
that's
his daughter.
Dave's
Yeah,
daughter.
that's
The
Dave's
skinny
daughter.
one is just an actress.
Just an actor, yeah. Okay, let's get with these questions. Okay, we got a good one. J1TM. Okay, I guess. What's up, buddy? He said, do you think they will port the Sonic Mania to the Android out? Like, maybe. You know, Sega.
What are you talking about Android for?
Just questions.
There's another one.
There's a question.
The Van 23 said, "How many copies do you think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will sell in its first week?"
Hold on, wait. Let's get to the first question first. Let's get to the first question. I don't want to leave him out.
Nobody cares about Sonic.
I don't care. It's my channel.
By the way,
it's my channel.
Papa John.
Okay, buddy. Well, while they been rude to you, man, thank you for joining my channel. This might be your first time. With Sega, they always put a lot of stuff on Android. Like you could play Sonic 1 and 2 on Android, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do put Mania on Android. So I don't know. I'm open to it. I think it will maybe one day. Fuck Alex and the other people for interrupting me. So yeah, fuck them. So good question, man. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, what else? What's the other question?
Yeah, the Mario Deluxe 8. How many copies will sell in the first week?
I think it's gonna do good, man. Because let's just be real. Like a lot of people didn't own the Wii U, so a lot of people missed out on the Mario Kart 8. So I think it's gonna do better than the Wii U.
I think it's gonna outsell Zelda, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Like the best selling
Because
game.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 sold 8 million on a dead ass console, so
yeah.
I mean,
I don't
Mario's
see why it
number
wouldn't
one.
do more on the Switch.
The fact that they're releasing this closer to the launch date,
Yeah,
date, is actually going to help. I think will help it.
definitely. Especially considering there's not like that's the next big game. There's nothing else big around it.
I think,
The
but
actual battle mode. So
yeah, Mario Kart is the best Nintendo selling franchise besides Mario. It's Mario first, Mario Kart second, Zelda third. Then I think Smash. No, Donkey Kong is fourth.
Pokemon should be what, 4?
Pokemon's one of the top ones.
Yeah, that's in the top 4.
Yeah. It's around that range. Okay, what else we got? Well, will Switch get the Injustice 2 port? I don't know. They got Injustice on the Wii U, but it didn't sell that well. Of course, we know.
They don't even have a movie system on the Wii U.
Yeah, they kind of lacked a lot of stuff online and DLC, so I don't know, man. It depends if the system is selling really well. If they got an install base, then maybe it's possible. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, 'cause that'd be cool. Fighter on the go.
it will be cool.
Instant local co-op on the go. That'd be cool.
Do you think Mario needs a break after Mario Odyssey? If you talking about like the Mario mini games,
Mario?
like mini games, like I don't care about mini games. Like we kind of had this discussion with Zelda last week. Like if it's a mainline, like we don't get mainline like every 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
If you talking about like Mario Golf and Mario All Stars and like spin-offs, we get spin-offs like every few months. But as far as 3D Mario games, we only had 4 of them. We got the Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, and now we got Odyssey. So basically, it's about to be the 5th 3D Mario game. I don't count 3D World as a platform. I don't care what y'all say. Mario 3D World is a platforming game with 3D elements. That's all it is.
Oh, you mean the 2D ones?
No, I'm talking about 3D World.
Oh, you don't like 3D World? That's
No.
That's a mainline Mario game. What are you talking about?
No. It is a mainline. It
It
is a mainline Mario game, but it's not like an open world type of Mario game where we used to play, like a 3D type of like you know what I'm talking about. The Galaxy series, the 64s.
None of them really open world though.
Well, close to an open world.
I mean, Mario 64. Well, then 3D World had the same thing. It had the map you ran around. I mean, Mario 64, Princess Peach's Castle was just pretty much to run around and go into the different levels. It wasn't really a world.
I think the 3D World is more of a platformer than a 3D game. That's even though it had 3D elements, I just think it's more of a platformer. But do you consider that as a mainline Mario game? Maybe. I don't know. I guess.
I would say the new series is a mainline Mario game because when that came out on the DS and then it blew up and went everywhere else, I don't
I don't
The
know.
only
if
one I
they're
wouldn't say
gonna
is not
do those
mainline is
anymore
like-
though, because they have Mario Maker now.
Oh yeah,
I
Mario.
think they're not gonna keep doing that. We might get a Mario Maker too, but I think they're gonna still do the new series. I think that might still go on.
I hope not. I hope they just make Mario Maker and then focus on 3D Marios.
Let me see. What do you think of Phil Spencer's convenient stance on third-party deals now that Sony is getting them instead of Microsoft like last gen?
No kidding.
I don't know what to say about Phil Spencer. Right? I don't even know what to say about my Xbox. It's just it's a dead box right now. And what really annoyed me and kind of got me so depressed about Microsoft about 3 years, maybe almost a month ago, Phil Spencer was going to Japan to talk to third-party developers. I don't know if it's is it the Scorpio situation? Is the Xbox the one? I don't know. But if he's talking about putting games on Xbox One, then why he didn't do that before the start of the generation? That doesn't make sense. But if he talking about just Scorpio support, then it's different. But then again, they talking about ain't nobody getting held back. So basically, the games are gonna be on the Xbox One. It's also going to Scorpio. So I just don't know, man. It's just confusing, man.
He says something different to the same question in every interview.
Yeah, he does.
I think when it comes to that, when Microsoft came in, they just wanted the Xbox to be in people's houses.
Yeah.
They saw the game Sony was playing. Like a lot of people don't know that Sony, like people think Microsoft was the first one to do the whole, we'll pay money so this game doesn't go somewhere else. No, Sony started that a long time ago. And when Microsoft came in, they had to figure out a way to get the games themselves. So when they was able to fork over the dough, they did it themselves.
Yeah.
So it's just reversed now. It's going back to the PS2 era because Sony did that with Grand Theft Auto. Like the Grand Theft Auto games were never supposed to go on Xbox or PC. It was just they found a loophole to get around that. Those were going to be only on PS2 because they paid for it. So I think Phil is in the right direction.
I hope
him
so,
realizing
man.
that's just stupid. That's stupid to do. Like why waste money just to make sure a game is only going to be exclusive for a month? That's stupid. If you're gonna do it, then I guess make it.
Yeah, with the
that's what I'm saying.
With the Tomb Raider situation and the Dead Rising 4 situation.
Same day as Fallout 4.
That was dumb. They need to spread out the exclusives more.
Everything about that deal was dumb.
Yeah.
Like making it only for a year.
Yeah.
And then it came out to PC like within 6 months, and then
PS4 after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then PS4, and then
they ought
launching at the day of Fallout. That was just everything about that whole situation was.
Yeah, they ought to make lost sales because a lot of people be like, okay, I got to buy this on my PS4 next year. I'll wait. I got games to play anyway.
The PS4 version still ended up outselling the Xbox.
Yes, it did, and that's pretty pathetic. All right, we got a lot of questions. Let's go and get to these questions. Do you think Sega is going to make a good Sonic game in this sense?
I hope so.
Y'all in this, y'all show trolling the fuck out of me with this Sonic shit. I think both games are good. The Sonic Mania and the Force. I think we're gonna have some gems this year with Sonic.
Hopefully.
Okay, do you think Sony, Microsoft, okay? I was like, do you think Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo should work with Netflix on an original series? That's pretty interesting. What y'all think?
Like
Oh,
based
you
on
gotta
their
do with
IPs.
a Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Like I would like a Zelda show.
I think that would be interesting. Matter of fact, wasn't there like a live action Zelda that was supposed to be happening not too long ago?
Rumor. I
Was
hope
a
that
rumor?
turns out to actually come to fruition because like those Marvel TV shows that Netflix have are awesome.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Iron Fist.
I watched it. It was okay. It's the weakest.
better than Jessica Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't like Jessica Jones, so maybe I'm not the right person to ask.
Okay. The developer behind is it Automata or Automata? Some people pronounce it Automata.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay. I just say Armada. Wanted a successor to the Vita. Yet OJ said it might not happen. What you think? What y'all think about that?
He wants a successor to the Vita. I mean, I would love a successor to the Vita, but the thing is that if we're going to be in the situation we're in now, where it's like games are sparse, and then when games come over, they don't run good, so it's like, why even buy it? And no, you might as well not even do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do y'all think we will see a new Switch model or the supplement computing device? Something like a revision Switch?
I do not believe in that supplemental computing device. Why would they want you to have more little boxes around your house? Like, I think they would just make you replace the whole tablet.
Yeah, I just say replace the whole tablet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash versus PlayStation All Stars needs to happen. It will sell 50 million easily. In Sony's dreams, they would love to merge with Smash Brothers.
They killed that whole studio.
Yeah, it did.
PlayStation All Stars. That team is gone.
Okay, EJ got a good question. What do y'all think is the best pizza place? Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. I love Pizza Hut, but I love Domino's too. That's a good one.
I like Pizza Hut and Papa John's.
Yeah, Papa John's
is pretty damn good.
Yeah, Papa John's is good.
Big like pizza place you never heard of.
But then again,
if you're talking about main chains, Papa John's,
yeah, but there are some pizza places that's not like Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino, like a Joe's Pizza. They got some really good pizza too. Like if you go to these Italian, smaller place. Yeah, they got some. If you go to,
I think to be fair, we should pick mainline places that everyone's been.
Yeah.
I named the best place. I don't know if people know what it is. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Real Gamer will ever be able to properly say Yakuza?
I already, man. We didn't already went through that. I can say it. I can say it. Yakuza. I can say it. There we go. Okay, now, okay. Do y'all think we will see get a Zelda animated movie from Universal? I think that would be fucking awesome if we get a Zelda movie. But then again, will Link talk?
Of course, it'd be awesome.
But will he talk?
They could totally do it without him talking. I mean,
in a movie?
What was that one series?
Yeah, why would he need to talk? He just has to respond to people, like, but nodding.
I guess. I don't think that would work right in a movie.
Fight on here.
It works right in video games, but not a movie. Come on, man.
I mean, yeah, because I like when Zelda fights. If she's not like a Princess, Peach, with Stockholm syndrome. Our
favorite pony, Mr. Garuda Legends, he said, "Do you think Microsoft will announce a Xbox handheld or VR at E3?" I would say they come out. I would say maybe
they already have a VR coming out. It's like Microsoft already showed it.
Yeah, the Oculus.
No, not that. They have their own little $300 VR headset.
Oh,
talking about the AR thing they doing?
No. They have a VR headset. It's $300. They showed it off at a Microsoft Surface event.
First of all, Microsoft don't even have that many first-party IPs in order to do a handheld. So I don't think so.
I mean, they got a lot of.
If you want,
a whole stable with Rare.
Yeah, with Rare, they just don't use them. But what Xbox fanboys go buy Rare games? Not many.
They would love. I think they'd love Perfect Dark. It fits the audience. The shooting game.
Man, I don't care what you say. Microsoft shouldn't bought that. They should have stayed with Nintendo. I'll just be honest. Should stay with Nintendo.
That's Nintendo's fault, though, not Microsoft.
Yeah, that's Nintendo's fault. Do you believe?
Nintendo had every chance to buy them.
Okay, do you believe Sony has let a lot of their older IPs go to waste? Older IPs.
Yeah, where's Dak and Jackster? I mean, yeah, you see Rush at the Clank.
Dak and Jackster, Sly.
Sony's finally starting to bring some of them back.
Sly Cooper. What else?
Sly Cooper's getting a movie.
Twisted Metal. What else?
Yeah, Yeah, Twisted Metal, man. It's like,
Oh, I would love Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal 2 is my all-time.
Medieval? No, is that Sony's IP? Medieval?
Yeah,
That's Sony.
That's Sony. Okay, I remember.
The skeleton guy.
Yeah.
That's Sony.
That was actually fun. I used to
but,
love that.
A lot of those games, they're not going. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know about them games, man.
Okay.
I don't know if a lot of those kind of games could survive in today's market.
Okay, we got a question. Real Gamer, do you realize we will be using our smartphones for voice chat on the Switch? Laughing my ass off.
I hate
Yeah. You now I'm depressed since you brought that up. Yeah, I think that was the dumbest thing Nintendo did. Like, come on, man.
But you know what's even dumber? Like, it's almost been proven at this point. If your phone is too close to your Switch, it fucks up your Wi-Fi.
Yep.
And now they're gonna tell you to have your phone beside you so you can talk to your friends while playing.
That is so retarded. That is so retarded. That's retarded.
So I don't know how that's gonna work.
we might well be in a Google Hangout or the Discord to freaking communicate. Like, what is? So what is the point? I don't understand.
I don't get it, because like even the goddamn Vita has built-in voice chat, right? Nothing is like pitiful compared to the Switch when it comes to hardware.
Mm-hmm.
There's it can't be a hardware limitation.
Fix your.
I think Nintendo wants to make that UI stay snappy forever.
Maybe.
I guess.
Sometimes utilities and keep up with the times, but of course they're stubborn as a mule.
It would be really funny. Like, this is their way to circumvent getting YouTube and Netflix on the Switch. It's just an app. It says YouTube on your Switch, and you click it, and then it turns YouTube on your phone on.
All right, Qbert Marquez told me to fix my fucking volume, piece of shit. No, he didn't say that. He said, fix your volume. God, this problem has been a month old now. I'm sorry, guys, man. I'm sorry.
Fix your volume, man.
Well, he's the only person that told me that. Maybe, well, the last time we had an issue was at the beginning of the podcast, but that was my fault. I had the volume on mute, so that was my fault. Which game is going to sell more, Pokemon, Mario, or Pokemon for the Switch? That's a really good question.
Pokemon.
I don't know, man.
I think it might be Mario.
I don't know, man. 3D Mario game sells really good, man. It does.
Tell that to 3D World.
Oh no, Wii U.
That doesn't matter. Mario Kart sold 8 million. That's not an excuse.
It wasn't the 3D Mario game that people wanted though. People.
Okay, no, I don't think it had anything to do with people wanting. I really think it was just like people looked at 3D World
as a platform.
They were probably content with 3D Land.
Yeah, that too.
I think that could have happened.
But last time I checked, like a lot of people was actually complaining that this wasn't the mainline 3D Mario game that we wanted.
Galaxy 3.
That's what they wanted around that time.
Like, the average person, I don't think was complaining about that. I thought it was fine.
A lot of people.
It was a good game.
No, it is a good game. Well, a lot of people didn't want that because they had the 3D Land on the 3DS.
3D World was definitely better than Sunshine. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll take 3D World over Sunshine.
Sunshine. Oh my goodness.
Really? Why are you shit on Sunshine?
Sunshine was awful.
Sunshine doesn't even have like different variants. Like, there's no lava area, no snow area.
All he does is clean up messes. That's all he's doing.
Yeah. That's trash. I hope they never go back to that garbage.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he gets money. He's charged to clean it up. That's all he is. Just a big.
Okay, what's our next one? Should Nintendo open up a European studio? What y'all think?
Okay, why not?
I don't know why that matters.
Hopefully they make some games. Let me see.
They have so many studios already that just sit on their ass and don't make games.
Somebody put Bayonetta 3 question mark. It needs to happen. I think they. I think they actually. I won't say they broke even. I think they profited off of Bayonetta 2.
They said they were more than happy with the sales of Bayonetta.
Yeah, they was happy.
Why we wouldn't get a third?
Yeah,
they sold enough to. See, that's the thing usually about Nintendo games. Like, they don't have to sell millions to get a sequel.
To break even.
They just have to sell enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bayonetta, though, if we get a third one, it might go to multiplat.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sony and Marcus had a chance to get it.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Nintendo still don't own Bayonetta, so
no, they don't. They
surprised if Nintendo didn't pay to have it exclusive. Like they
It
put the
will.
bitch in Smash. They obviously want her around.
Damn, you say they put the bitch in. God damn, you sexist. God
I don't know.
damn.
I think the reason that worked out that way more than anything was because you remember Nintendo cut that deal with Sega to have games. That's why we didn't get no Sonic games pretty much on any other machine for the longest. They cut a deal with Sega where Sega games were gonna be on this.
It's like this. If the Switch if it keeps selling the way it is, then it's gonna no doubt be an exclusive. Because if they're happy with the Wii U sales on the failed console, why they don't want to have this exclusive on the Switch? Let's just be real.
I don't think they're gonna let Bayonetta go.
They won't.
Like as far as Nintendo's concerned, I don't think they want to lose her.
Yeah, and Nintendo Platinum Games, they got a good relationship going on.
Well, I think like the only reason why that situation happened, for what I understand, is the fact that even Sega didn't want to fund a Bayonetta 2 because Bayonetta 1 didn't do so well.
Right.
That's why Nintendo,
Nintendo fronted the money for it.
So like, but if it comes to a point where Sega's like, all right, we can fund it, unless Nintendo's coming in and saying, all right, we're going to give you money to fund it and plus just make sure it don't go nowhere else, then that might happen. But you never know.
Yeah, because a lot of fanboys were pissed when it was only on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. It's like that was Sony and Microsoft's fault. That's not Nintendo's fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if they didn't cut a deal where basically it could never go anywhere else, Bayonetta 2 could still go other places if it wanted to. Unless they cut a deal where it can't.
I mean, I wasn't seeing that and Devil May Cry crossover.
They're not gonna let it go anywhere.
All right, let's get back to questions. Kingdom Hearts for the Switch. I think that'd be awesome. Those type of games will sell really, really well on Nintendo's products. It will.
You mean exclusive, or you mean like the 3 and the 1.5 and 2.5?
Yeah, the ones that are out now.
I think it.
Oh yeah,
it will sell like those type of games appeal to the Nintendo audience. Those type of games, it does. Let me see. What else we got? Why are there so many articles talking about the fucking Scorpio? Man, I don't know, man. I guess there's no games to talk about, no exclusive, so that's the only thing they got that's relevant. It's Scorpio.
Either talk about the Scorpio or talk about Voodoo Vince
or backwards compatibility. That's all they got, man. They ain't got no new games.
And the new controller variant.
Oh my god.
Controllers in orange, guys. Get excited.
Fucking Xbox.
Corner, we got more controllers for you.
Neo said the Switch better have built-in voice chat. Man, I don't know. This ain't been up for almost a month, 3 weeks now, and we still can't even message each other on this damn Switch. That's fucking backwards.
I'm waiting on their.
They're not gonna reveal anything about Switch Online until you gotta pay for it.
You still
probably
do friend
not.
codes, right? On the Switch, right?
Yeah, you use friend codes.
Yeah, I mean Nintendo might want to keep that going too. I mean, just say, hey guys.
Well, they said they're gonna add adding people by user IDs in an update later, but they obviously didn't say when.
Yeah. Arfin Ali said, "Do you agree with Black Bond that Horizon would be a bigger franchise than Zelda?" Why do y'all keep? Why do y'all put yourself through that? Why do y'all suffer through his content? Like leave him alone. He does that shit for clickbait and piss off Nintendo dudes.
Like, Horizon,
he does that shit for attention.
He does. Like, why are y'all so eager to go to his channel? Like, I don't care about his views on Nintendo. We know what it is. Like,
hate watching.
Yeah, like you're gonna get mad going to his channel when he talks about Nintendo. Like, just leave him alone. Like, if you wanna hear some Nintendo. If you want to hear some Nintendo content from a true Nintendo channel that speaks the truth, not that fanboy shit or that hateful shit, you come to. Oh my god. El2 Metal Day or Shokyo, they give you the truth. They're not gonna sugarcoat it or act like a fanboy. They tell you the truth.
They don't lie to you and just pretend to get excited for no reason.
Yeah, they don't do that fake hype shit. So hey, man, or come to my channel. Oh fuck them, come to my channel. Just playing. Just playing. Let me see. All the media wants to do is bash Xbox. Oh, that's our favorite Xbot, Mr. Muhammad Ali. It's our favorite. He's back. What's up, man? He love his Xbox.
The whole time hyping up the Scorpio.
Yeah, he love his Scorpio, man. He ain't gonna
6 teraflops, most powerful. We get it, buddy.
How far are y'all in Zelda, Miss Obi? OBJ asking us how far are we on Zelda. I beat the game. I still got
Zelda like a week ago.
Yeah, I'm just whenever I get back on, I'm trying to get complete the shrines and find those goddamn seeds. That's basically all I have left in some side quests. That's it. That's all.
I've done all the shit I want to do in there. I've killed every bad guy. I beat Ganon. I got all the armor I wanted. I got all the best weapons.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done at this point.
Did you do a 3-heart run?
Nah, I just don't think I got that in me.
So
if you go straight to Ganon, you still have to fight
You
the
have to
four.
fight all the light Ganons. Yeah.
God damn it.
I've already done that.
God damn it, Dave J. Okay, I'm gonna read this question. Zen's hate for Nintendo versus real gamers, fanboyism of Sega, which is stronger?
Zen's hate is stronger.
See, yes, y'all keep on bringing up that Sega shit, man. I don't even say that about Sega, but damn, whatever, man. I love Sega. I don't care, but I think Zen, he beats me on that. Oh my god, if y'all go to the Reboot chat, Jesus Christ, he just hates Nintendo. We could talk about how
Blaster Master now.
cool. We could talk about how beautiful it looks outside, man. It's beautiful. You know, the birds is singing. You know, the freaking dogs is barking and fucking whatever.
He's not outside. He's sitting at home playing The Witcher 3. I follow him on Twitter, and every time he gets an achievement on that game, it pops up in my Twitter feed. So he ain't fucking going outside either.
No, I'm just saying we could just talk about just something out of the ordinary, and he brings up Nintendo.
He's pretending to be excited about Mass Effect. That's all he does now.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good question. You think Mass Effect would be better than Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Really? Are you serious? That's not even a question. It's not a question. It's not a question.
Mass Effect has too many problems.
It's not a
I thought
question.
you guys would have entertained that.
No.
You guys would have said maybe.
No, it's not even a question. What else?
No.
Here you go, Mr. Muhammad. Fake news media outlets been bashing Xbox One since launch, despite Phil Spencer's
What is
attempt.
fake news media? Why does he keep doing that? Is that like a site that he's talking about, or like a bunch of sites that he considers fake?
Nah, he just
No, the new thing here. Let me explain to my friends in Canada here. Is like the new thing we got going on here is if praising certain people, then it's fake. They're lying. They're full of shit.
Now he said no one cares about that Jap crap on the PS4. Man,
Spencer definitely cares because he went to Japan just to get you some Japanese games, buddy.
He's been on Kid Smooth's channel far too long.
I hope that, you know what? I'm hoping that Phil Spencer comes up at the Microsoft E3 conference, just like just gives like a fucking fuck ton list of like Japanese JRPGs from the Xbox One.
Then I guarantee you, our buddy
they'll be hyping it up. They'll be hyping it
Not
up.
only that, they're not even translated. They're just coming straight up.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
just
the games
straight
we're
from
getting
Japan,
Japanese.
not translated.
RPGs. You're gonna see like the Tales of series coming to Xbox. You're gonna see all this shit just flooding Xbox the next couple of
They
years.
got some Japanese games, just like obscure ones that no one's heard of.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
still, I hope that's what happens, just so they can be like, "Oh, we love the Japanese games now."
Wait a second.
Yeah.
This guy's saying Horizon isn't exclusive because of PS Now, but I guess he still thinks Xbox games are exclusive.
Okay, people. Okay, yes, we know that the recent announcement, Sony's going to put some PS4 games on the PS Now, but don't freaking expect these new games to be on PS Now. It's not going to happen. Maybe a year or two from now, but not now. It's not.
We don't even know if Horizon will ever be there. They didn't say that game was gonna be on there, did they?
Nope.
No.
They haven't said officially any games, like with some beta games.
They said PS4
Nobody
games.
buys anymore.
They're gonna put the old games on there. Like I don't know why.
I guarantee
These-
the order's on there.
It isn't.
Hey,
Order will probably be there.
By the
Maybe
time,
until
that's
Dawn will go there.
definitely a good rent.
they're gonna put these games that's not giving them any more profit on the PS Now. That's what they're gonna do. Like it doesn't make sense to put a brand new game like a God of War or Last of Us 2 on a PS Now. They lose a lot of money. It's facts.
You need an Xbox gamer tag and Windows 10 to play those games, but you don't need an Xbox. What does that even mean? Who cares? If you
Well,
need
to be technical, then that means PS Now is not losing exclusive because that's a Sony service, and you need a PSN account to get on PS Now.
Right,
You
that's
can't
the
just
same kind of logic. Like, you still don't need an Xbox.
I do feel that PS Now doesn't remove exclusive stuff, but if that's the case, then I guess
The thing with me with PS Now, like when it comes to Windows 10 Xbox games, the best version is going to be on Windows 10 as long as your hardware can handle it. Whereas PS Now, it's always going to be worse than the PS4 version because you're streaming it in 720p versus what the PS4
unless you have a
does.
T1 connection.
And yeah, I wish they would let you download the games, but you have to stream them. It's like infuriating.
So anyway, if Sony don't give us an option to download these games, I don't want to play no fucking Horizon Zero Dawn on fucking streaming. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't want
Hell no.
I mean, hell, just streaming my PS4 to my laptop, that shit is choppy.
Shit, I'm playing these.
Their PS Now service is fucking terrible. I can't believe they think people are gonna pay for this. And it's twice as much as Xbox's Game Pass. Like Game Pass is way better. It's $10 a month, and you can download the games. PS Now is like dog shit compared to that.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to worry about
I think Sony could eventually come down the price, and when they say they're supposed to come out anyway, the Game Pass.
I don't know. Sometime this year, no?
I think whenever it comes out and whenever Sony finds out the success.
I don't understand this. Now this guy is saying, but you still have to give Microsoft the money. You still have to give Sony the money for PS Now, you stupid idiot.
Damn. Damn.
Damn, these guys are dumb.
Damn, you mean.
I called you dumb.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. That's a potential subscriber for my channel. He's gonna fucking. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, Alex.
He ain't going nowhere.
No, just playing. Just playing. What else we got? We get a couple more questions. We get out of here. Matter of fact, how long have we been doing this? Has it been 2 hours yet?
If you dock your Switch and it's 1080p, isn't that the same as Xbox One and PS4?
I'm confused. What?
What is he talking about?
What?
If you dock your Switch, isn't that the same as PS4? Oh, is he? Oh, he's just saying like, isn't it the same like playing on a normal home console? Then yeah, I guess yeah. You dock it.
Yeah.
You get the
home console experience.
You get the same experience on the. You get the same experience. It just the resolution will go down just quite a little bit from 900p to 720.
Yeah, if you play on that portable mode,
it jumps down to 720.
It's 720p anywhere you go on the go. 720
it may or may not run better in portable mode.
Well, actually,
it generally runs better though.
No, the Zelda runs better on portable than a dock.
Better in handheld mode than on docked.
Yeah.
Well, I was hearing people say that Dragon Quest runs better docked than it does.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's weird.
That is weird.
It should work better docked because you're getting more of the GPU power. Because when it's in handheld mode, half the GPU is cut off.
Yeah, basically. I think that's about it, guys. We've been doing questions for like 20 minutes, whatever.
We're going on midnight my time.
Yeah, and we just passed 2 hours. So yeah, man. We reached that 2 hour goal. So that's about the end of today's Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast, man. We actually had some good topics to talk about. I know we had like a little controversial topic at the beginning, talking about Jon Tron's nonsense. He's been spewing these past few days, a few weeks. But
I need to go watch that damage control video.
Man, it was man. He I don't think he know what the hell he's talking about. But yeah, man. Yeah, had a good show. Yeah. So
he's a victim of his own dumbass.
So yeah, it was a good show, people. Good show. We had like about 40, 50 people watching today while we was live. Appreciate y'all support. Let's try to get that number. Let's try to get that number large. Let's get 60, 70 people watching next time, man. Like I say, really appreciate y'all support. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so y'all will know whenever I'm going live on air. And make sure y'all hit everybody up in this chat. I will leave their link, their channels, and link in the description below. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to them as well. And I guess before we do our outros, is anybody doing anything on our channels you want to advertise? I know you advertised your channel a while ago, Grandpachi. So what you got?
Well, right now what I'm doing is I'm doing a bunch of, I don't know how to describe. Like I'm doing these reviews called Should You Play, and I've been playing a bunch of 64 games, and basically they're going to be short reviews where it'll be kind of like when we were younger and you just ask your friend, hey, do you like this? And that's all it is. It's me telling you, I think you should play these games. And I want to do that because I think a lot of younger people, there are a lot of newer gamers that are in their 40s that never played these older games. And you can get these games pretty easily, like whether you want to buy them digitally or you can go emulate them if you want to. So just me showing off older games. Some I've played, some I've never played, and just telling people should they try them out. But that's the new thing I've been doing. That's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. Anybody else trying to advertise? You doing these skits, Mr. Ultra?
I don't have any ideas yet.
Man, we should collaborate. Do something like just do something funny, man. We need to do something, man. I think it'd be funny. We need to work on like a big project. Just make the whole community laugh, man. Your stuff is pretty fun. It's pretty hilarious, man. It got me want to do a skit, man. But yeah, is there anything you know, doing any videos, skits, or just whatever, do anything on your channel you want to you know, tell the people?
I am streaming that Splatoon 2 test fire tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Cool.
Oh yeah, we have to get ready for that now.
Yep. Cool.
Is it only an hour?
Yeah, just like last time.
I hate that. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit. God damn it, Nintendo. Anybody else? Mr. Nick, is there anything you're gonna cry about on your channel? I'm just playing with you, man.
I think I might release a bit of another salty video next couple days. I was a little pissed about that whole. We should thank Capcom for what they did.
Oh,
I still got a lot to do.
Oh,
Dude.
come on, clickbait USA.
How dare you talk down to the Gumside King?
Yeah, I don't remember them announcing any games for this thing outside of Street Fighter, by the way, which should have fucking been a launch title. I don't know why
it should have been a
no
launch
reason
title.
for it not to be.
Yeah, and a $40 game.
It's not worth $40.
It's not $40. It's not worth
Get that
$40.
Hadouken out of here with that shit.
Want to add in that fucking first person mode nobody's gonna play?
Man, I'm gonna play this shit. Okay, what about you, Alex? You doing anything?
Well, I just got Blaster Master, so I might stream that. Probably stream Splatoon tomorrow. Can we play together, or is it just random again?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if you get to even like play with friends. Like, I don't like.
I'm just reading the article here. It doesn't say anything. It just shows the times.
Hey, but guys, we get to use our cell phones and call each other while we doing that testing that test fire.
I'll text you, bro. Don't worry.
Damn it,
In
Nintendo.
the middle of the day, are you fucking for real? One at noon till 1 o'clock, and then 8 to 9 p.m. My time, anyways.
Oh, Mr. Muhammad, he said disagree with almost everything you had to say, but another entertaining podcast. Stay green. Peace out.
I love you. The mom, buddy. Yeah.
Oh man, that dude's funny.
He loves that Scorpio so much.
Like I said, I already did a video earlier, so.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Sanderson?
The video I did earlier is just a video. I was gonna do a giveaway. Yeah, when I meet like 150 subs, and you know we could do like I'm gonna announce 2 winners, like you know game cards, like system of your choice,
Nice.
stuff like that.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's like of course like one's gonna have a bonus question. It's gonna contain to 77, 87, and 97. So kind of little trivia thing going on. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, since you brought that up, yeah, I will be doing that again with the trivia questions. It was pretty fun last time, and our buddy Mr. Lobby, that's bleeding green, he actually won the grand prize last time. I couldn't
give him a damn PSN card.
Oh man, that would give him nightmares right there.
He would not have enjoyed that.
Okay, so I guess that's about it. That's everybody, right? I guess with me, what am I doing? Would I drop a video this weekend? Me and Alex, we used to do our Alex and Real show on Sunday. If I'm not too busy, actually I don't think I have any plan for Sunday. I'm not sure. Saturday, I have a babysitter tomorrow and Saturday, so yeah, me and my wife, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff because I actually have a babysitter and I'm happy. Man, you know how hard it is to get a babysitter these days?
they're expensive.
Well, I won't say expensive. Like, it's hard to just get family to freaking babysit them, man. It's hard. But yeah, man. I got a babysitter, so I'm not sure if I do drop a video tomorrow, it will be early. But if I don't drop a video around 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon, then I won't be dropping a video. But look forward to the Alex and Real show on Sunday. Matter of fact, Alex, are you available for Sunday?
Probably.
Actually, our last show it did all right. We got over 1,000 views, so it's getting better. It's getting better.
That's good.
It's getting better.
I think this Sunday should be okay, but the Sunday after is WrestleMania, so that's not happening.
Oh fuck!
We got 3 episodes left of Walking Dead.
Alex, fuck wrestling, Alex. You coming to the Action Real show, okay?
Nope.
He said.
He wants to watch Shane McMahon destroy AJ Styles.
Actually,
He said nope.
I'm actually going to WrestleMania party this year.
You're going to WrestleMania?
That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so Entertainment Podcast. Really appreciate all y'all coming. Have everybody's channels in the link description below, and we will see y'all on the next ride. Peace out.